Yes, this is Igor. Welcome to this brand new workshop. And give me a quick yes in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, awesome. So, perfect. So, today we're actually going to get an inside look into the exact process that has generated over $183,000 in a month using a little known three-step system that requires absolutely no selling whatsoever. Okay, and it's all going to be live right in front of your eyes. Now, it gets even better from here because this time-tested business generates income through incredibly simple 27-word websites and has the ability to make you money in a matter of hours once you've done the initial setup. Yeah, hours, not days, not weeks, not years, hours. But it gets even better still because this lifestyle business, and it is a lifestyle business that you can structure around your lifestyle rather than making your lifestyle about your business, is one you can run from literally anywhere, and all of the headaches have been eliminated. There's no customer service, there's no inventory at all. This is not e-commerce or any of that stuff. No product creation, right? So you don't have to become a guru or a coach. No content creation. You don't have to become a blogger or anything like that. There's no dealing with suppliers, no traffic issues, no refunds or returns, no clunky applications or complicated software, no competition issues, and most importantly, no selling whatsoever. No talking to people, no selling, no phone required, no scripts, nothing like that. All right? All these headaches completely gone. Now, if this sounds like a dream, wait until you see the results firsthand, because in a few moments, my guest will reveal everything to you, including the first time ever. For the first time ever, he will be showing you exactly how much money the system is generating on a minute-by-minute basis right in front of your eyes. Believe me when I say this, this is unlike any other workshop that we've hosted so far, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Okay, this is brand new for 2023. This is brand new for January 2023. Literally, as we are stepping into the new year, this is absolutely brand new, something that's been brewing and testing for the last couple of months. Only some insiders in the industry know about this. One of them is myself. And most importantly, this has been cooking and this is ready. This is absolutely ready, and it hits the sweet spot when it comes to having an online lifestyle business. Now, the other exciting part is that my special guest today is Mr. Aidan Booth, who's one of the legends in this space, and he's one of the most respected guys in the industry. A huge top earner. I mean, the guy, his name precedes him, okay? He's someone who practices what he preaches. He's built a number of very successful lifestyle businesses that he literally runs on his smartphone. And you're going to find out exactly how you can do the same. Aidan has helped tens of thousands of students over the past decade, and I can guarantee that what he has in store for you today is going to be extremely eye-opening. So make sure you listen carefully. Okay, get ready to take notes, get ready to witness something amazing, something that's going to, I believe, change this industry and change the lives of the people in this industry, for good. This is extremely exciting for me. Okay, so yeah, I know we're in for a treat. So without any more preamble, let me pass the mic to Aidan. With that said, Aidan, welcome to the call. Take it away.
Thank you so much for that introduction. I am excited to get going here. I've got some stuff built into the presentation today, which I think is quite simply going to blow your mind. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to the workshop. My name is Aidan Booth, and I'm incredibly excited today to share with you a secret system that we have never shared with anyone before. It's a system that combines 3 steps to generate absolutely enormous commissions to the tune of $10,914 in a single day, as much as $183,103 in a single month, using shockingly simple 27-word web pages. And not only that, it's something that is lightning fast, and a small group of pilot testers have used to generate hundreds and hundreds of dollars in a matter of days. Now, before I pull back the curtain and share all of the details with you, I want to make sure that you can hear me okay, that you can see my screen. You should actually be able to see my webcam at the moment as well. So just give me a yes in the question box. I want to make sure all of that is working. And I can see the question box down here. It looks like things, okay, the yeses are coming in. We are off to a good start. So about the webcams, I've got the webcam that's got my face on it. You're going to be seeing this at different times throughout the workshop. You're also going to be able to see the webcam that's got a countdown timer on it. And that's actually my iPad. And we're going to be using that to do something quite dynamic throughout the workshop. Now, every time that countdown timer gets down to 0, I'm actually going to log into one of my commission accounts, and we're going to see how much money I can make today and throughout this workshop here. So that's going to be something a little bit different, and something we're going to do on a regular basis, and you're just going to be able to see firsthand how these commissions roll in. So does that sound good to everyone? Give me a yes in the question box, and I really want you to use that question box as much as you can as well, because that helps keep me engaged, and it allows me to see if you are following along. Okay, yes, awesome, fantastic. So let's dive in here. Now, to whet your appetite a little bit, here are some examples of results we've achieved using the system. $1.3 million in a year, over $45,000 in a single week, over $155,000 in a month, just from one of our accounts. And you know, one of the secrets that makes this genuinely unique and different to anything else out there, something that might surprise you a little bit, it's a secret that takes our income to another stratosphere, and I'm going to share it with you right now. It is the staggeringly high conversion rates, which are more than 10 times, sometimes 20 times regular conversion rates. And I'm talking about achieving 30%, 40%, 50%, and sometimes even higher. And what this actually means is that we can make money from as much as half of the visitors who come to our simple web pages. You just don't see this with e-commerce, traditional affiliate marketing, or any other online business that I've ever seen. Now, have you got any idea why the conversion rates could be so high? What could it be? Any thoughts there? And just looking at the question box. Right, so we achieve these mind-boggling conversion rates because we're not selling anything. So yes, it's much easier to generate commissions if you are not requiring any kind of transaction from the visitor. Do you see what I mean here? Give me a 1 in the question box if this makes sense to you, if you can see how not needing a transaction would result in a higher conversion rate and would boost your conversions and enable you to make more money, which is exactly what the name of the game is here. And look, best of all, this can be done with 0 complications. Okay, so I mean, no customer service, no inventory costs, no product creation, no content creation, no dealing with suppliers, no traffic issues, no refunds or returns, or any of the other common sort of headache causes that people have experienced with online businesses. So, and I can see over here that my countdown timer is getting down to 0. It's going to be down at 0 in about 30 seconds here. So I'm just going to pause that for a second, and I'm going to take us away from the presentation, and we're going to have a look at how much money we have made so far. And just give me a second while I do this. I'll just pause that. So lots of technology, lots of bits and pieces happening here. And I'm going to set another 20-minute timer, and I'll fire that up in just a second. But first, let me take you over and show you inside my account. So look, we are inside one of my commission accounts. Before I do anything else, I'm going to write down $5,059, because that's the amount that we have made today so far. Okay, that is just today. And if you look at that, in fact, I can do a little, get my calculator up here. So we've had $5,059 divided by 147 conversions. we're making around about $34 per conversion. And you just saw another conversion come in there, and you're going to see that reflected in the dollars that you can see in just a moment. One other thing I want to show you, let me just come to last month to give you another idea here of the scale. $105,000 last month. So again, this is something that does incredibly well for us, and we're going to keep coming back to this throughout the course. So let me start my timer there again. That will run down for another 20 minutes, and hopefully when we come in 20 minutes time, in fact, if you were looking at the screen just there, you would have seen this just jump up and went to $5,159. So it jumped up to, I'm just making a note of this because I'll forget otherwise, $5,159, and that was a jump of $100. So you may have seen me a few moments ago. I said, oh, we just got another conversion that's going to be reflected in the money that's coming in. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So that was a $100 conversion. And this is what happens day after day after day on complete autopilot. And you're going to see and be able to watch this. And by the way, these stats are all being shown in live real time. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is absolutely completely live, and you're going to be able to, I think, hopefully enjoy that as we work through this presentation. So anyway, that's just a little bit of something fun that we wanted to do to showcase the power of what's at stake here. And the other thing that I want to mention is that this all happens without me doing absolutely anything. So it is very, very much a case of autopilot income, and is, in my opinion, the most hands-off kind of online income that you can get. You'll see why that is as we dive into more of the presentation here. Now, I do have a further 4 things, big things, that I'm going to be revealing with you, and I'm really, really excited about on this workshop. And the first is the astonishing results from our beta testers. So in the past few months, we've taken a group of beta testers into what we've called a pilot program, and 100% of the pilot program members have ended up with a website that has been making them hundreds of dollars per day, like $500 per day, that kind of scale, after just a matter of a few weeks. And you can see some results there: $5,979 in 30 days, $2,231 in a week, and more, $457 in 24 hours. And this is the kind of thing that our amazing beta testers have been able to achieve. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. You're going to see a private suite of tools that helps automate the entire system as well, and I'll be able to guide you through how all of this works and why it's such a key part of what we're doing here, and how it enables us to make the kind of money that I'm sharing with you. You're also going to be able to see how you can get your hands on a 50K in 50 days case study. So this is where we have gone out there and built a brand new campaign from scratch, from complete zero, in a niche that we knew nothing about, and taken it to earn over $50,000 in the first 50 days, and how you can get your hands on this as well. You're also going to see $1,000 per day web pages, examples of the kinds of web pages that we build, just how simple they are and how they can turn into 6-figure per month, income generating machines. One of the big secrets for our monster conversions is something that we're going to be diving into as well. All of this is going to be revealed a little bit later on the call, and how you can get started with this incredibly simple system in 3 simple steps, and potentially generate your first commission in hours. Now, I know that sounds like a tall order, it sounds like a big claim, but we have seen from our group of pilot testers, in fact, I would say the majority of people were able to get results coming in the very same day that they turned the traffic on, and you'll see what that means a little bit later. So who am I? My name is Aidan Booth. I'm a dad of 2. You can see a picture of me and my family there. I've got a 6-year-old son, 4-year-old daughter, and I split my time between Argentina and New Zealand. So right now I'm in New Zealand, and I saw people commenting in the question box saying where they were beaming in from. Some people were beaming in, it was late at night, others early in the morning, depending on where they are. Right now in New Zealand, it's the daytime, which you can see, it's light out there behind me. And anyway, that aside, the online business is the thing that has allowed me to build up this lifestyle that I could have previously only dreamed of, where I can split my time between New Zealand and Argentina. My wife is from Argentina. I've been selling products online for the past 17 years. I've done over $100 million in sales. And the system that I'm sharing today is what actually kickstarted everything for me all those years ago. And a real theme of today's call is how to achieve financial, geographic, and time freedom. Because I think when you get those things and when you can get it quickly, it really is, it sounds cliche, but it's a potential life changer. And this is what I've been able to achieve, and many of my students have been able to achieve as well. In fact, you can see a few photos there of a recent road trip that I did through Europe, through Italy and France and Switzerland. So anyway, this is what the name of the game is, and this is what the theme of today's call is all about. So 4 final tips for you, and then we're gonna really dive into this. First, I want you to use that question box. I've mentioned it a few times. Test it out right now. Just come say hello to me if you haven't used that yet. Take screenshots and photos of things that you see, things that get ideas generating in your mind, because that's how you're going to be able to take the most out of this. And forget everything that you've been taught before. Okay, I think it's going to serve you to come into this with an open mind, a clean slate, because you're going to be seeing things which are probably going to be surprising to you. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because I've got a free gift worth $197 I'm going to give to everyone who sticks around to the end. And of course, make sure you eliminate your distractions. And by the way, I can see that we've got lots of people coming in and just typing hello in the question box now. That is awesome. If you haven't done that, again, use that. It's not just me on the workshop. I've got some of my team here who are going to be able to answer any questions that you may have. And my goal is to answer every single question that we've got here today, to make sure that you come away from this just with a treasure trove of information that you can use to your own benefit moving forward. Now, important note, my results and the results of my students are not typical. I can't guarantee you're going to have the same success as I do in my business. I couldn't guarantee that, because I don't know your background, your work habits, or anything like that. And in order to make money, you need to understand that you need to put in the work. You need to take action. It's obvious, I know, but we have to say this anyway. So with that said, if you're excited, if you're ready to get going here, just type "let's go" in the question box, and we will officially dive in. And I can see the let's goes coming in there, and you can see on my timer on the countdown timer webcam, in 11 minutes we're going to go back over to the stats. We're going to see where we are at with regards to how much money we've made since the start of the workshop and today in total. So stick around for that. Now, this is the fastest way of generating big commissions online that I know of. It's got nothing to do with traditional affiliate marketing. No one needs to buy anything from you to make money. Refunds and returns simply don't exist, because you're not selling anything to generate the commission. And there's no boring content creation either. There's no review pages. There's no product comparisons. There's no video creations. There's no search engine optimizations. There's none of these traditional headaches that have tended to frustrate people with a lot of the different online business models that have come about over the past couple of decades. With this model, you are not selling anything, and I really want to hammer this point home. Now, you can make money by generating what we call leads for big companies. Now, a lead is simply information. It's information about a potential customer. Normally it's something like an email address and a name, or a physical address, or a phone number, or a zip code, or a combination of these things. And you can then let these companies, big companies who are paying you, deal with actually selling or whatever it is that they want to do, and get paid just by providing this information. And this is not a new business model. It's been around for decades, and some of the biggest companies in the world use it. Companies like American Express, like Visa, MasterCard, Uber, Apple, Microsoft, Airbnb, and many more. And it's a completely legitimate business model, and it works incredibly well. And we're going to dive into more of the details here shortly. Now, the process is actually very simple. You only need to get people to take a very basic action. So a visitor can come to your simple web page. You show them a high converting offer with a call to action, and this is normally something like, fill in your email address to get more information. If the person takes action and converts to a lead, then you get a commission, and you get paid automatically. And in the commission dashboard that you're going to be able to see in a moment, I can see all of this happening in real time. I can see it happening live. You can see those little wheels that are rolling around, and I'll show you again. I'll show you this again in case you missed it earlier. So that's the system in a nutshell. Give me a 1 in the question box if that makes sense for you. Just want to make sure you're following on. Yep, okay, so far so good. Good stuff. Okay, let's push on. So this model was actually the first way that I made any real significant money online. And this is a screenshot from 2006 in one of our accounts. And you can see there, even back then, over $201,000. But you can see what the website looked like. It was complicated. There was a lot of text on it, probably keyword stuffing, and God only knows what else. It wasn't certainly not like a website that we would see nowadays. So the system has evolved a lot. It's come on in leaps and bounds. In fact, it's been a seismic shift, if you like, a quantum leap forward in the way that this works, and it's changed dramatically for the better. So much so that we can get paid out huge commissions now. In fact, earlier you saw how I made a $100 commission just while we were on this workshop live. So this is not uncommon. I mean, we make these types of commissions all day long. And instead of getting paid, a couple of dollars for a lead, you can get hundreds of dollars. In fact, more than $100 in many cases. So the compensation has increased enormously for people like me and potentially you who work this model. And it gets even better because, again, I want to really hammer this home. I want it to be crystal clear that you're not actually selling anything. And this takes conversion rates to a whole new level. It makes them extraordinarily high, meaning it's much easier to generate income and profit because you don't need that many visitors. I mean, if you can get a 50% conversion rate and you're making, let's just call it $50 a sale, get 10 people coming into your webpage, 5 of them are going to convert at that conversion rate, and that could be $250, just like that, with 10 visitors. So we'll talk more about this in just a moment, but you can see some of the conversion rates that I'm talking about there on the right-hand side of this slide. And these are not low numbers. These are high numbers, and they're also based on not just, hundreds of conversions, but thousands of conversions, and in some cases, hundreds of thousands of conversions, like that top one there, 758,000 conversions. So it's pretty exciting, and it's something that we're doing on a big scale. Here's another screenshot from another campaign there, 208,000 clicks, 80,000 conversions. That's a 38% conversion rate. Now, I started trying to sort of explain something a moment ago, and this slide does a better job of it. This is the 100-click test, and I think it's a great way to compare and sort of size up different business models. So if you look at e-commerce, for example, 3% conversion rate would be a pretty good number to aim for. And what that would mean is if you've got 100 people coming into an e-commerce store that sells physical products, maybe 3 people might actually convert to buy something. And if you're making $20 for each conversion, that would result in $60. So 100 people come, that's 100 clicks, and what do? You get $60. Now, if you're doing the same thing with an information product, you might also get 3% conversion rate. And again, this is not a bad conversion rate in traditional marketing, online marketing, and you might be able to make $15 a sale. Now, if you're doing that, then 3 sales at $15, that's going to give you $45. So 100 clicks, and you could make $45. Now, with what we're doing here, with what we're talking about on this presentation today, if you're able to achieve a 20% conversion rate, and remember, I've been showing you 30, 40, 50% conversion rates, but conservatively speaking, if you're able to achieve a 20% conversion rate and make $50 per lead, which is also quite conservative, I just showed you how we can generate hundreds of dollars per lead, then on 100 clicks, you would generate $1,000 because you get 100 clicks, 20% or 20 of them convert into a commission, and you're making $50 per commission. That's $1,000. Does this math make sense? Just give me a yes in the question box if you're still following along there. I want to make sure that this is all making sense. I'm just checking here. Yep, so far so good. Okay, good. Now, the difference is astronomical, but you really see how different this is when you start scaling the numbers. Not a lot, even just a little bit. So if we now apply the 1,000 click test, same thing as before, you get 1,000 clicks to an e-commerce store, that could potentially put $600 in your pocket. get 1,000 clicks to some kind of info product, that might put $450 in your pocket. But if you get 1,000 clicks to the type of system that we're talking about on this presentation here today, that could put $10,000 in your pocket. So the difference is with 1,000 clicks, we're talking $9,500. It's in a whole other stratosphere, and it's in a whole other league. That's why I really want you to pay close attention to everything that we're talking about here today, because the potential is astronomical. It's just absolutely incredible, and we're going to get into more of the details shortly. I really believe that this is the holy grail of online business models at this point. I mean, you can see over $2 million in commissions in this account. It's fast, it's simple, and you can make money with it. And you're building your own business, not someone else's business. And the best thing is that almost no one does this. So it's an incredibly exciting opportunity. And even if you're focused on other business models, this is something that you can easily add into the mix and run on the side, because it doesn't require an enormous amount of time. And in fact, you can view this system, if you want to, as a cash generating machine to then funnel more money into other projects that you have. I mean, we run multiple businesses, and the one that I'm talking about here is absolutely a cash cow that helps build up some of the other businesses. So that's another strategy that you might be able to take away from this, and another way that you might be able to help this, make this work for you. So how exactly does this work? There are 3 simple steps. I'm going to run through them right now. And to start with, all we need to do is to identify a winning offer. We simply sign up to a network, we identify a winning offer, and there are thousands and thousands of offers out there in every niche you can possibly imagine. But to give you an example, health, insurance, credit repair, weight loss, the list goes on and on and on. So you choose an offer, but you choose it based on conversion rates and commission amounts rather than niche, okay? And there are lots and lots of examples. You can see one there that pays out $185 as an example, another one $100, another one $60, and so on. So the money can be pretty big. You then set up a simple web page, very, very simple page. Our pages tend to have somewhere in the vicinity of sort of 20 to 30, maybe 40 words on a page. So very, very simple, really not much to do. Only takes a couple of minutes to set these things up. After all, there is just not that much text on them. And what you're seeing in that green box on the right-hand side there, that's actually a page. That's a full page, if you like. So one of the reasons that's so simple is because we don't want to give people unneeded distractions, if you like. There's only one thing to do, and that is for them to enter some information and take action and put you in a position. So you're putting yourself in a position to actually make commissions. We've got a vault of done for you web pages, and we'll talk more about these later. The third step is to drive traffic and convert it to profit. So we use a low-cost traffic strategy that can generate thousands of dollars in paydays almost instantly. I spoke earlier about our group of beta testers, our pilot program that we ran, and the majority of people got results coming in the same day that they got to step 3. So absolutely amazing. And you can dip your toes in the water and use a micro budget here. We recommend you start in that sort of $5 to $25 per range. And there are free traffic strategies as well, but spending a very small amount of money, and because you can see results so quickly, I think it's just a no-brainer to consider using a micro budget campaign. And we'll talk more about this later as well. Now, there are different traffic sources that we go to. I mean, our tried and tested traffic sources include things like Microsoft ads, Google ads, other paid ads as well, and of course free traffic that you can use if that's a strategy that you prefer. In terms of how this works, really, really simple. You choose a targeted keyword, and people are going to search using that keyword. They're going to see your ad, and your ad is going to be really simple. It might have 12 to 15 words. There's really not much you can say. It will only take a minute or two to set up. You're going to get instant traffic coming in, and that's going to allow you to make rapid income. So one of the other themes of everything that we're doing here is just how simple this is, and traffic is incredibly simple. So you've got, and I can see my timer is flashing here, so we're going to go and have another look at the stats in just a moment. I'll get that going again. Just bear with me there. We'll start another 20-minute timer, and I'll hit play on that. So, oops. Let's get this, there we go, it's a little bit, there we go, that worked. So as I was saying, this is really, really simple, and it can allow you to really hit the ground running and see results very, very quickly, and then you can accelerate the profits. Now, before I go any further, let me jump back across to my slides here, not my slides, my website, and now we can see that we are at 5,396, and we've done 169 conversions. Okay, and you can see the visitors, we've had 2,040 visitors. So even since the start of this website, this webinar here, since the start of this workshop, we've done, what is it? We've done over $300, and we've been going for about half an hour. And we have days, some days that are big, some days are smaller than others, but generally speaking, we're making thousands of dollars every single day using this. And so we're going to come back to this shortly here, and you're going to be able to see how these numbers here keep ticking over. It's actually really addictive to look inside of these accounts, because these numbers, you can just see them rolling over. You can see the visits rolling over, and the visits are directly correlated, I should say, with the clicks. And the clicks are directly correlated with the conversions, and the conversions are obviously correlated with the money that we make. So really, really exciting, and very lucrative as well. So once you're making money, what you then want to do is accelerate the profits. And you can do this by promoting more profitable offers, and you can, something else that we're also doing is capturing the information, capturing the leads of the people that come in on our web pages, and we can get paid for this. You get to keep them, you're building up your own business, and you can then run automated email campaigns to these people as well. And I'll show you how all of this works, how it's all push button simple, and this can give you an additional stream of income, which can be very, very lucrative as well. And then you just continue to scale your campaigns. And you can see, if you look in that red box in the middle of the screen there, how we started scaling a campaign. We started it at $5,765, and each row there is a different day. And we've been ramping things up little by little by little, and until we've got to over $10,000 in a single day. And this is how we scale. And we do that by ramping up the budget and expanding to different traffic sources, and also by enabling what we call the back end, which is where you can make a lot more money as well. Okay, so we'll talk more about that shortly. And then it's just a case of rinsing and repeating, finding new profitable offers, building new campaigns, and scaling and making more money. So first getting to $100 a day, building up to $500 a day, to $1,000 per day, and beyond. So a quick recap of the system: you identify a winning offer, you set up a very, very simple web page, it takes a couple of minutes, and you turn on very simple traffic, and you are giving people what they are searching for. This is not interrupt driven or anything like that. People search for something, you give it to them, and it's all very congruent, which means you've got sky high conversion rates, and you can make huge amounts of money from this, and you accelerate the profits. Give me a 1 in the question box if this is making sense. Just want to make sure there. Yep. Okay, cool. So it's simple. You can generate huge amounts of money consistently. And again, this is another example. One account, $919,000. Here's another in 30 days, over $38,000. Another single month, $54,000. And it's very, very low risk. It's easy and it's quick to set up, meaning you can get rapid results. And you really only need one profitable campaign. I mean, you can earn thousands and thousands of dollars, not just from one campaign, but from one very simple keyword traffic source, which I'll share more about shortly. So you can see significant, huge income potentially from this in a very short space of time. Now, some of the most common questions that we typically get from people we're talking about this to is, what's a realistic budget? I mentioned before, you can start with a micro budget, dip your toes in the water, somewhere in that $5 to $25 per day range. And again, you're spending this money, but you're making the money back. And ideally, from the get-go, you're going to be profitable. So, your first day, you might spend $15, but you might also make $15 or more back. How fast can you see the results? In as little as an hour. I know that sounds amazing, sounds magical, probably sounds too good to be true, but it's just the nature of the beast. You're getting very, very high conversion rates, and you're tapping into traffic, which you can turn on and off, like turning on and off a light switch. So it is quick. It's newbie friendly, absolutely. It doesn't take a huge amount of time. I mean, I believe that this is the holy grail of online businesses, because it's the kind of thing where you can sit back and be on the beach and never have to really do anything, and it just runs. So, you know, if you were allowing 5 to 10 hours per week, that would be plenty. And the traffic programs, I should say traffic platforms, absolutely love this kind of a website, because we're giving people what they are actually searching for. Now, you might be wondering, how do you set up the web pages? How do you capture the leads? How does all that operational stuff happen? And I'm going to share that with you shortly, so just stand by. First though, potential hurdles. Now, access to the very best high-paying offers is a potential hurdle. Another is optimizing the setup to generate maximum amounts of profits. And a third is building out effective email sequences that are going to allow you to accelerate your income there. Now, the good news is that over the past couple of years, we've been developing a revolutionary profit suite, which is a powerful toolkit for maximizing the income in our business. And it's something that we've kept 100% under wraps, 100% private. And if you'd like to see what this contains and how it's kind of turned into a magic bullet for us, let me know. Give me a yes in the question box right now if you want to take a sneak peek at that. And okay, I see the yeses coming in there now. Okay, so these are the elements that we're talking about. One is our master list of top paying offers, and you know, we need to access the highest converting and best paying offers in order to make the most money possible. Offers that pay $100, $200, or even $300 per lead. And we've spent many months compiling them into an in-house master list, as we refer to it. And we can pick and choose depending on what type of campaign we want to run at any given point in time. That's the first element. The second element, and this is a game changer, is called Profit Phantom. Now, the Phantom is the engine that sets up and runs the business quietly behind the scenes. It builds out these high converting pages, landers, forms, and more. It uses advanced technology to boost conversions even further, and also enables us to tap into a lot of proven blueprints. And I'll share some of these with you shortly. And then the third element is what we call the mail machine. Now, some well-known email companies don't really specialize in the kind of marketing that we're doing here. And that's why we developed an all-in-one mailing system that is specifically for this business model. It's specifically designed to maximize the profits on our email campaigns. And we picked from a vault of curated high converting email sequences that we send to the leads that we've captured, and Mail Machine makes all of this possible. And I'm going to hit the start button on my timer there. I just saw someone mentioned in the question box that it wasn't ticking over. So, okay, I've started doing that again now. And so that's the third element there. So would you like to take a sneak peek inside Profit Suite now? If you want to take a sneak peek, I want at least half of the people on this workshop to be giving me a yes in there, because again, this is something that no one has ever seen before. And you're going to be the first people to see it. So give me, I want to see at least, okay, the yeses are absolutely flooding in there. Okay, fantastic, perfect. So first we'll assume that you've gone ahead and chosen an offer that ticks all the boxes, okay? Something that makes you high commissions without needing to sell anything, something that you'll be able to use to achieve 30, 40, even 50% conversions. And the next step is to quickly set up a simple web page. Now, there's no need for funnels or anything complex. It's literally just a single page that delivers the magic. And we use Phantom to do this. Now, here's the dashboard that we're looking at on the screen. It's boiled down to just what you need, an overview of your traffic and your web pages, along with a set of battle-tested pages from our vault that you can use. And you'll be able to build your page by clicking just a few buttons and using simple drag and drop functionality. Now, you've likely seen page builders before. Phantom can do what they can do, but more importantly, it's designed to streamline the creation of web pages that we use to achieve the kind of results that I'm sharing. It's really a fusion of simple technology to give you page building freedom and flexibility with an archive of our very best converting pages, so that at the push of a button, you can be up and running. And so, you know, Phantom is where you'll build the initial foundation, if you like. And then what you'll do is you'll use the Mail Machine to add the icing to the cake. And here's how this element of the Profit Suite works. When you're in the dashboard, you'll see an overview of the key mail machine metrics, things like growth rates, broadcasts, auto emails that have been sent out, and sending stats. Now, if we navigate into the broadcast builder, you'll have access to pre-formatted emails, just like the one that you're seeing here, and you can customize these however you want to. And if you want to, you can also easily set up automated campaigns using the visual drag and drop campaign builder as well. And you'll also be able to quickly build out the mechanisms that allow you to capture important subscriber information, simple forms like the one that you can see on the page here, which will turn your visitors into money essentially. So does this make sense? Give me a 1 in the question box if you can visualize how these different components that I'm sharing here come together. And okay, I can see, awesome, good. Sounds like it's making sense. So look, and if you do have questions, I'm going to make sure that I answer them later. And if we have time, I'll take you on a live tour and a demo of this in more detail. The important takeaway for you right now, though, is that the Profit Suite streamlines operations by allowing you to quickly and easily set things up and then run the business on complete autopilot, essentially, all from custom designed platform that removes obstacles and dramatically speeds up your profits. Okay, so the Profit Suite solves all of the obstacles that we've come across, and it triples the speed at which you can make money with this. And again, I'll reveal how you can get access to this a little bit later on in the workshop. So that's just the system explained in a nutshell. We've been using this unbreakable commission system for years to generate enormous levels of online revenue, and you can see some of them on there: $1.3 million, $45,000 in 7 days, 155 grand in a month. And now it's your turn to unleash this for yourself. The opportunity is wide open. Now's the time to take advantage of this highly lucrative online business model. Now, the number one question you're probably asking is, can you really do this? And the answer is emphatically yes, you can. And here's why. Firstly, it's simple. Secondly, it's fast. So you're going to be able to see results very, very quickly. And the competition is almost non-existent. I mean, there are no complications here. You've got a very rare first mover's advantage at your fingertips right now. And this is why I'm so excited to have the opportunity to show you how you can do it too. And to help with that, we've put together a complete package of training, tools, and hand-holding support to give you everything that you need to get going. So what I'm talking about now is 123 Profit. It's a radically different training program that reveals how to generate thousands of dollars per day and how you can use the same system to achieve financial, geographic, and time freedom for yourself. And we've got a battle cry, which is for you to use the extensive training, the tools, and the support to reach $500 per day in profit within your first 30 days, and then scale up from there. And look, even if you only got to half of that, I think most people would still be pretty happy with that kind of a thing in their first 30 days. And here's how we go about helping you get to that. Now, we've got a series of components. I'm going to walk through these right now, and each one of these is designed to streamline your results and to make this just as simple as possible for you. So component number one is the mission control. This is these are the core steps of the system within a dedicated private members area. We're talking about 100 clear and concise step-by-step videos that you can work through at your own pace and show you how to get the system up and running. We're talking about revealing the top secret strategies that we've built up over almost 2 decades of doing this to earn millions of dollars with this model, all delivered to you inside the mission control. This is where you're going to get the over-the-shoulder mentoring, detailing step-by-step milestones, strategy manuals, mind maps, and so much more. And you'll be able to access all of the software, the tools, the support, and other training elements from inside mission control. Now, if we were selling mission control as a standalone item, you could easily make the case that this on its own would be worth multiple thousands of dollars, because it's incredibly comprehensive and has got every single step of the secret recipe that we've been using so effectively detailed in there for you. So that's the first component. The second are the live coaching sessions. Now, this is a comprehensive live brain dump of training sessions with me and our in-house team of experts. And we're not just doing it multiple times we're not just doing it one time per week, I should say. We're doing it multiple times per week. Now, live interaction is a critical part of the training. So we need to be able to know, where you're at, and how we can help you and make sure you stay on track. So we've got one core training webinar per week and then 3 live Zoom sessions per week to cover extensive Q&A sessions and over the shoulder demonstrations, office hours, and so much more. So you're going to get the action steps, you're going to get the personal guidance, you're going to get weekly checkpoints multiple times a week, and on-screen demonstrations, hot seats, business analysis, and so much more. It's not just me, it's also our team of coaches like Sean, who you can see in the photo there, who's been doing this very successfully himself for many, many years. Now, the third component is the 50K case study. This is a video series and a secret document that shows exactly how we've been able to generate over $50,000 in 50 days from one brand new campaign. And this is absolute gold dust. And you're going to be able to get instant access to this today if you want to, okay? And when I was getting started online, this was the kind of thing that I was screaming out for, just to be able to see exactly, how did you do that? What did you do? What were the intricate details that you went through? What was the process you went through to be able to generate the money? And that's exactly what we're doing in this case study. Nothing is left unshown. Everything is revealed, and you can get instant access to that today. As soon as you join 123 Profit, the inner circle, you'll be able to log into the mission control area, and the document is right inside there, and you'll be able to see right from the start exactly how the system works, and it will massively accelerate your success. I mean, this is another component which is easily worth a couple of $1,000s to get this very unique inside look at exactly how this works. Now, the fourth component is the Profit Suite, and for a limited time, you can get access to our in-house Profit Suite and take advantage of over 2 years and over $500,000 of actual development cost. So you're going to get our internal master list of the highest converting, best paying offers, so you can tap into them and hit the ground running and choose from offers that could be paying you, hundreds of dollars per lead, and get easy approval on those as well. Massively decrease the time it takes to get running. You've then got the mail machine as well for building out the mailing system, the drag and drop builder, to enable you to do all of this, and of course Profit Phantom as well, which is really how you're going to lay the foundation. And essentially the Phantom sort of works as the engine that runs your business. So the Profit Suite is it's an absolute critical part of this. It's indispensable because it brings together things that without them would be quite hard to sort of achieve, and it allows you to work in a very streamlined manner and get results coming in that much faster. So the Profit Suite, as I say, I mean, we've spent over $500,000 developing this. I mean, how do you put a value on that? But I think for access to this kind of thing, you could easily make the case that it would be worth thousands of dollars. Component number 5 is what we call Done For You Confidential. And this is our private repository of done for you landing pages, emails, and other content designed to accelerate your success. And we're allowing you to copy the exact frameworks that we use in our own business, which will save you huge amounts of time. So we've got, for example, a vault of done for you fill in the blank email templates that are going to enable you to build these high converting funnels and pages quickly and easily. Proven multi-niche landing pages that are proven to convert. Bottom line is, Done For You Confidential is about saving you huge amounts of time by allowing you to tap into everything that we've learned over almost 2 decades of running this business. So using all of our templates and proven sort of frameworks. Now, component number 6 is the 7-figure accelerator, and scaling up can sometimes be tricky, but we're going to hand you our foolproof plan that'll allow you to boost your conversions and quickly reel in extra commissions. So we're talking about step-by-step scaling secrets to supercharge your business, a fast-track blueprint to double, triple, or even quadruple your income, and it includes all of the secrets that we've built up. And again, we know how to scale. I mean, I've shown you how we've done millions of dollars with this ourselves, and even thousands of dollars in a single day, like I've been showing you the stats earlier. So scaling is something that we have absolutely got dialed in, and you're going to get all of the secret manuals, the tactics that we use, the strategies, and so much more to enable you to take this from something that might earn you $500 a day to something that could earn you $5,000 a day or more. Component number 7 is 123 Profit Live. This is a free all access pass to our annual live event held over an entire weekend, and dates are going to be announced to our members very soon. And we expect this virtual live event to be a huge success. It has been in previous years, and it's going to help propel your business forward. And the thing that I like about it is it allows us to talk, about some of the fringes of the business model. So not just about the tactics specific to 123 Profit, but about some of the other things that you might want to expand into or explore as well. And we do it through live sessions. We have expert speakers, industry leading authorities, beta students, and so much more. So this is going to be an absolute blast. And again, in the past, when I've run live events in person, I've never charged less than $2,000 to come to one of these things. So if you want to look at the real value here, it's at least worth a couple of $1,000s. And then we've got the private network, and this is how you're going to be able to get support and coaching and help from us every step of the way. And we've got multiple ways that this works. We've got a rapid response help desk that's open 7 days a week, where our team of experts and coaches who know the system inside and out can help you. Expert coaching is a second layer of support with streamlined access to all of our experts, including me. And of course, we've got the 123 Profit community forum as well, where you can connect with other members and help one another. And we've got you covered. I mean, I've been doing this for 17 years now. I've helped tens of thousands of people get started. And between me and my amazing team of coaches, I think there's no hurdle that you could possibly face with this business model that we haven't seen ourselves or that we could help you overcome. So the value of this, I think it's actually invaluable. How do you put a price tag on something that could be the difference between you succeeding and not succeeding? And that's exactly what component 8, the private network, does. So to sum up, 123 Profit is a massive ultra comprehensive training program with literally everything you need to start making money using the system. No stone has been left unturned. Absolutely everything that you need is being given to you to enable you to streamline your results. But that's not all. In fact, I'm actually just getting started, because we really want to bend over backwards here and make sure that we do everything to dramatically increase your chances of success. So in addition to all the components that I've shared with you, we've also got our certification system. And this is important for multiple reasons. Firstly, big wins are potentially defining moments in your online business journey, because they build momentum. They give you confidence to keep pushing forward. And the certification system that we've designed is to help you achieve your goals by rewarding the big wins with special milestones certificates that we'll actually send you in the mail. So we've got the $100 per day gold certificate of completion. We've got the platinum certificate, which you'll get when you hit $500 per day. And you've got the diamond certificate that you'll get when you hit $1,000 per day in revenue. Now, beyond just getting a certificate, this is actually a form of certification, which is going to allow you to work with us in a much, much closer way in the future. And I won't get into details about this now, but this is something that we talk about in detail inside the members area, about how this certification program can actually work to open up even more doors for you. And we've also got the 123 Profit achievement badge system. So what we're trying to do here is really gamify your progress and provide you with further accountability. So there are 20 badges to unlock, and you can think of unlocking these badges kind of like leveling up in a video game. And the badges range from making your first $500 to hitting the $2 million milestone. So you'll be able to work through these, and these aren't going to appear next to your name at different areas inside the 123 Profit ecosystem. So lots of fun. And we've also got some awesome cash prizes as well. So in addition to everything we've discussed so far, we like to have fun with this. So we've got at least $10,000 in prizes that we'll be giving away to members in the first 30 days. And then we go beyond this to 60 days, 90 days, 120-day stretch goals as well. And these prizes are not just about who's made the most money. It's more about people that are taking action. So by taking action, by hitting certain milestones, you're going to be put in a draw where you're eligible to win some of these amazing prizes. So let's run through the process one more time. You start by identifying a winning offer. You then set up a very, very simple web page, and then you start by driving some traffic, and a micro budget of $5 to $25 per day in ads can get you going. Remember, on an offer that pays out $100 per lead, just 10 people filling out their information could generate you $1,000. And at a 20% conversion rate, that's only 50 clicks. Okay, so again, this is something that can be very, very lucrative. And we know the secret for driving insane amounts of traffic. I mean, we've absolutely dialed this in. 1.9 million visitors and monster conversions on that. You can see in the screenshot right there. So we really have learned a lot over the past more than decade that we've been doing this, and you're going to be able to tap into that and get the benefit of all of that experience. And we're going to show you how we do this. So this is why we are able to generate huge amounts of money, because we have nailed the traffic, we've nailed the conversions, we've nailed the web pages. Every element is nailed here, and it's simple, and it's something that you can, I think, come into this and start to replicate the kind of things that we're doing. And this is the whole point of the training. What we're doing here is we're going to reveal absolutely everything that we do and enable you to get similar kinds of results. And if you're fed up with complex and frustrating business models that take a lot of time, potentially a lot of money, then this is something that you need to check out. It's fast, it's easy, and we're giving you everything that you need. And if you're wondering, if we're making so much money doing this, then why on earth would we just why wouldn't we just keep it a secret? Why would we want to share it? Now, my team and I, we love teaching people, how to build online businesses. I've been doing that for 15 years now, and a few months ago, that's why we brought in a select group of beta testers into the inner circle, and we allowed them to see the inner workings of the system and to get first-hand experience on their own website to see if what we were doing could be repeated on their own websites. And the results were shocking. I mean, I expected people to get results, but what we saw was even exceeded my expectations. So Dom, for example, $4,737 in his first 30 days, no prior experience with the system. Noel up in Ireland, $6,321 in his in revenue there while he was working with us in the program. Vaughan, $5,979 in 30 days. Chris, Vaughan, by the way, is in Australia. We've got Chris, $2,231 in a single week. Kerry, $482 in just one day. Jack, who's in New Zealand, $6,904 in 30 days. Now, I think what was even more impressive than the number of results is that 100% of people who were in our pilot program ended up with a website that was making them money, and not just a small amount of money either, but hundreds and hundreds of dollars per day. So this is an absolute game changer, and I'm just so excited to be able to now share this with you and potentially enable you to do this on your own. I can see the timer has stopped there, so I'll get that going again, and I will come over and I'll show you again. We'll take a quick look at our results where we are so far. So let me pull that up. So this is where we are at so far. So 20 minutes ago, it would have been slightly more than 20 minutes ago, we were at 5,396. We are now at 5,734. And we've had 185 conversions, and we've had 2,110 clicks. So to refresh your memory, we started out this workshop today around about an hour ago, and we had done 5,059. So we're coming up close to $700. In fact, we just saw that click over there. So that last conversion, to give you an idea, we jumped from 5,734 up to 5,771. So that last conversion was worth just under $40. It was about $35 for that last conversion. So they do vary. You saw a $100 conversion, I think it was earlier. We saw another $35 conversion just there. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what's at stake here. This is how it works, and you can probably see also why it's so addictive to pull up this screen and just watch these numbers ticking over, because this is stuff that's happening in real time. That's money that's coming into my bank account. And it's absolutely amazing. I just want to be able to get this in as the hands of as many people and be able to work with people who are serious about building this up. So let me jump back over to my presentation here. So you know, we had these amazing results from people who came through our pilot program, and I wasn't surprised to see the results, but it's still kind of shocking that 100% of the people that come through the pilot program ended up with websites that were making them money, and not a small amount of money, but hundreds of dollars per day. So you've seen all the success stories, you've seen the incredible results. I've shown you live results as well. And there is one caveat though. You must take action. Unless you take action and follow the steps that we show you, you won't earn anything, obviously. I mean, this is the one thing that all of the beta testers had in common when they started. They made it happen. They took action. And every single day, you know, we are reaping the rewards from the actions that we have taken previously as well. It doesn't matter where you are located in the world. It doesn't matter all these common hurdles that people have experienced in the past. They don't matter. What does matter is that you actually take action. Now, I want to help you do this, but I need you to help me by promising that if you come into this, you're actually going to follow the steps and take massive action. I only want to train people who are really serious about doing this. So give me a yes if you promise that if you come into this, you will follow the steps step by step by step. And I want to just check okay, I can see the yeses coming in. And it's really important. I mean, the fact of the matter is I want to work with people who are going to take this seriously. I don't want to work with people who are going to come in and just waste their own time and also waste my and my team's time. So you've got two options now. The hard option is the first option, and that's going it alone. It's riskier, it's harder, it's considerably slower. It took me 2 years to get going and to hit a point where I was really making good money online in my business, because I was learning through trial and error. I made a lot of mistakes and they were quite costly. So that's the first option, going it alone. The second option is letting us help you, and this is much quicker, it's much easier. It means you can avoid the common mistakes, streamline your results, and instead of taking years to see results coming in, get results coming in potentially in a matter of days once you're actually getting traffic coming in. And so you can make money a lot faster. So a quick recap and then how you can get started. 8 massive advantages of the 1, 2, 3 profit system. You don't need to worry about selling anything. This is a 3-step no sale system that is streamlined. It's an earning machine. Number 2, the profit potential is huge. You've seen how we built a multi-million dollar business from this. So the sky's the limit here. Number 3, the websites are simple. In fact, a 27-word web page is all you need for each offer, and we've got this process dialed in to be push button easy. It's very, very low risk, and you can run the business from anywhere in the world. All you need is an internet connection. In fact, you could disconnect from the internet for weeks at a time, and chances are the business would still be running fine when you came home. There are no barriers to entry. It's not complicated. There's no technical hurdles to overcome. The conversions are ridiculously high, so it can be something that can be making you money even while you're sleeping or doing whatever it is that you want to be doing, because you don't need much traffic. Number 7, you don't need to talk to people. There's no dealing with suppliers, wholesalers, customers. This is genuinely the holy grail of online business. It's the best that I've ever seen. And you'll be building a real business that you could sell on later for multiples of the profits if you want to. So you're actually building something that's worthwhile in the long run as well. And to reiterate again, we're providing you with all the tools, all the instructions, all the training. You simply need to get motivated to take action. Be a little bit patient, make sure you follow the steps, and you're going to put yourself in a position to be able to reap the rewards. The opportunity is perfect for people who might be struggling to make money online, people who are maybe looking for a realistic way to supplement their existing income, online business owners who are already making a decent income but simply want to make more. And remember, it doesn't require a large amount of time to run, so it's not going to be something that's going to majorly disrupt your life. How could it change your life though? You know, an additional income stream, is that something that would help you out? Maybe it could give you financial peace of mind, so you never have to stress about, you know, the money or the bills or price tags again. A safe and secure retirement, so you can fully enjoy your golden years. I mean, how much extra money do you need in your retirement? Let me know in the question box if you're at retirement age, just how much extra money you'd like to have. You know, a couple hundred dollars in profit a day, that would probably help most people, regardless of your age. But again, the sky's the limit here. The ability to live the laptop lifestyle, to be your own boss, you know, to work from home. These are the freedoms that I love and I'm grateful for every single day. And to allow you to help others more. So maybe you want to, you know, allow your partner to stop working and to give them a new lease on life, you know, or maybe you want to help your parents or your kids or your siblings or your friends or whatever it is. This is something that you could potentially do when you're getting, financial freedom coupled with the time freedom and the geographic freedom that this can potentially deliver. Now, there are 3 critical limitations. The first is that we can only accept a limited number of people into this. This is the first time that we are ever opening this training to the public, and the coaching and the support, it takes time. And we're dedicated to helping absolutely everyone get to the finish line. And our commitment is, and if we need to drag you kicking and screaming to the finish line to get you there, we'll do it. But we can only do that because we cap the number of participants that we're allowed to come into this. The second is that we start the training on Friday. So we've got a firm time deadline that we need to stick to as well. Members need to be in, ready for the live training. This is not like you can just come in weeks from now and get started. You have to be in when the training curriculum starts to be able to start, and we start that on Friday. And then the third limitation is, as soon as you're registered and on the other side and are a member of this, you're going to get access to the private case study that reveals the inner workings of how we built $50,000 in 50 days. And like I said earlier, you're getting the exact step-by-step sort of fly on the wall details. You'll be able to see exactly how we did this. But we need to limit this. We don't want this, accessible to absolutely anyone. So you need to get in to be able to enjoy that for yourself. Remember, we're going to give you everything that you could possibly need to succeed, everything that we could think of anyway, all the systems, the strategies, the software, the support to make this happen. And if you're serious about creating a real online business in 2023 that gets results in a short period of time, then this opportunity is unprecedented. It's a unique system, and you can absolutely do it. We've battled with how to price this for weeks. This is huge value. Originally, we were thinking about $9,997 and to limit it to a very, very small select group of individuals. And we thought that kind of price would be fair because, I mean, a single component of this is easily worth multiple thousands of dollars, and the amount of income that it could generate for you is in the thousands of dollars per day. So the upside for people that come into this is huge, and the risk is very, very low. It's almost negligible, in fact. So is it worth $10,000? I think it absolutely is. We also, to give you a point of reference, we charge $12,000 annually for access to a private mastermind. We've poured hundreds of thousands of dollars, easily over $500,000 into developing the tools, and that's not to mention the decades of experience that you're able to tap into. So for me, $10,000 or $9,997 would still be an absolute bargain. I mean, getting access to never before training, all the marketing secrets, everything, and hands-on support to actually help you. I think that would be an absolute steal. But we're not going to charge that. We know that would put it beyond the reach of most people. The price is $4,997. However, we're giving you a huge discount when you get started today. And if we've tried our best to make this affordable to everyone. It's a brand new year, brand new opportunity, and we want to help you make this your best year yet. So we do have a huge discount for everyone. You can secure lifetime access today with a saving of $1,500, meaning the cost of admission is $3,497. You'll get access to absolutely everything. You can lock in your access right now by going to the link that you can see here. You can go to that URL, you can go to that link, and you've got 2 different payment options. The first is a one-time payment of $3,497. This is what I recommend most people to take because it gives you a further instant discount built into that price of $491. You do have a split part payment option as well, though. That's 4 payments of $997. So you make your first payment today, 30 days you'll make another one, 30 days after that another one, and then 30 days after that the final one. And regardless of which option you take, we're going to make sure you get access to everything. But again, you do get a bigger discount. It works out a lot cheaper if you take option number 1. Okay. Now, I also want to make sure that you've got 0 risk here. And to make sure you've got 0 risk, we're giving you a 30-day money back guarantee. And if you're not seeing amazing results within 30 days, then we don't want your money. We'll give it back to you, no questions asked. We just want you to be able to come into this with complete peace of mind, and we are aware that you're putting your trust in us, and you might not know me personally. I hope I do get the opportunity to get to know you, and you're going to see that we're good for this, and we've got great training, and we do genuinely want you to succeed. But maybe I'm someone that you've never met before, and so to give you peace of mind, you've got this 30-day money back guarantee. And a disturbing trend that I've been seeing online lately is that most courses do not offer refunds, and that just doesn't sit right with me. I feel like if you want to completely remove the risk, and if you've got nothing to hide, and if you're completely confident, then you should offer a money back guarantee. So that's exactly what we're doing here. You've got 30 days to test this out, and you can make your decision, and you're going to be able to see results within 30 days anyway. So I think, again, we're putting you in a position where you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. But we're going one step further, because we really want to, we're really confident in our ability to help you regardless of, the wins that you may have had or not had in the past. So we are giving you our ultimate double your money back guarantee. As long as you follow every step of the training curriculum without deviation and actively use all the support systems and our tools and our resources, we guarantee to not only refund your purchase, but to double your money back if for some reason you're unable to make sales in your first 60 days. This is something that puts it beyond zero risk. It actually ensures that from a financial standpoint, you've only got upside in doing this, okay? So don't wait any longer. Spaces are going to fill up fast and only available on a first come, first served basis. We're limited with the number of people that we can help, and you can go to the link that you can see there, and we'll get that in the chat box for you as well. That's where you need to go, and you can make your investment right now. And please also let me know once you have jumped in. I'll explain why this is important shortly, but right now, if you're jumping in, I want to know in the question box, I want you to type in, I'm in, if you're jumping in. If you're in process of jumping in, type in process, okay? And again, you'll see why this is actually pretty important that you let me know of this shortly, and I can already see people jumping in there. I'll read out some names in a few moments' time here. Now, there is another big surprise. If you become a founding member of 123 Profit today, you'll also get access to 3 exclusive Action Taker bonuses. The first is Profit X. This is 100 extra live coaching sessions. So this is extending the training another 6 months and is easily worth $8,000. I mean, this is expert training sessions from me and my coaches for an extended period of time, an extra 6 months. That's an extra 100 live coaching sessions. I actually think $8,000 value on that is undervalued, but you're going to get access to that. You're also going to get access to the Millionaire Mindset sessions. These are 70 exclusive videos that I filmed to guide you through this maze that exists around the mindset component of building a business. And it's how you can learn how to adopt many of the habits and characteristics of people who have seen massive success in their businesses. So that's a special extra bonus that you're going to get if you're an action taker today. And you're also going to get exclusive recordings from the live event. So lifetime access to this incredible content, which is going to be a treasure trove of information that you're going to be able to use for years to come. So lots of good stuff there. And we do also have an ultra limited fast 50 bonus for the next 50 people, just to add more icing to the cake there. And the next 50 people to get in are going to get your first commission sessions. So this is a 3-part series of training sessions that target specific strategies to deliver instant gratification through rapid commissions. You'll get access to that special series, and also access to the performance plan to unlock the secrets of the world's highest achievers, build your very own customized performance plan, and to ramp up your results. Okay, so lots of good stuff there. You're going to get everything you need, but you do need to get in right now. So don't wait any longer. Jump in right now, and you're going to get absolutely everything that you need to hit the ground running and get started here. You're seeing, the mission control, the life coaching, the 50K case study, the profit suite, done for you confidential, 7-figure accelerator, the live event, the support system, the private forum, the certification system, the achievement system, the cash prizes, the action taker bonuses, and the fast 50 bonuses as well. So what to expect? You need to be in as soon as possible in order to participate in the first class, and we will of course have a replay for you, but you still need to be in. You still need to be in the day that the curriculum starts. So don't delay, get in right now. You will have multiple live sessions each week, along with new videos released in module by module format. You'll have what you need to get started today, but not the entire curriculum, because we're going to be rolling this out in the way that is most beneficial for you. If we gave you absolutely everything on day one, I can guarantee you that it would be overwhelming, but we We're giving it to you in bite-sized sections, and we're going to guide you along. And look, if you're investing in this, you have to put your trust in us, your faith in us. We're going to deliver to you what we believe to be the absolute most effective way to learn this system. And you're going to get immediate access to our support team and immediate access to our 50K and 50-day case studies. So you're going to have plenty to be able to hit the ground running. So it's time for you to decide now. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. You will not get another opportunity to access this brand new training until at least 2024. This is the first time that we've ever opened this to the public. We may never do it again. Certainly, this class is going to be wrapped up and we're going to be starting very, very soon. So don't delay, get in right now. We will hit capacity. Some people will miss out. This happens every year. We do one intake each year, just like this, for whatever it is that's working so well for us. And right now it's 1, 2, 3 profit, and people will miss out. People who don't take action. So secure your spot right now by getting in. And remember, the aim is to go from $0 to $500 per day in 30 days. I mean, it's hard to ask for much more than that in any business. And this is one of, if not the fastest way to generate online commissions that I know of, that I think exists on the web. There are no barriers to entry. There are no content costs, there are no complicated technical hurdles that you're going to have. You simply need to follow the system, and we will show you how to create an incredible revenue stream. This is very scalable, and it's possible to create a 6-figure income from this, and it's possible to get to that kind of run rate pretty quickly, actually. And you can do that right now by taking your first step. So go to the link that you can see, get started right now, and again, we will get that link for you into the chat box there as well. So and by the way, I did see someone mention that they were having trouble opening the page. So if you just want to do me a favor and actually go and click on the link and make sure that's all opening for you. I don't want you to get stuck out. It may have been because I'm not sure what it was, but sometimes these little technical glitches happen. So do me a favor and check if the page is, and yeah, obviously it's working for most people because a lot of people are saying they have jumped in. So look, anyway, the 3-step system: identify a winning offer, set up a simple web page, and then drive traffic that converts into profits, and then accelerate from there. So I do want to jump into the dashboard again now, because I've got another minute on my timer, but now's quite a good time for me to do it because we are going to, in a moment here, just in time to see that ticking over. So we're at now $6,015. And that's even gone up almost $300 since last time we checked. We've now had 205 conversions. We've had 2,180 clicks. So this is what's really, really exciting. You know, this is just showing a day, a sort of a daily snapshot, but I can also show you an entire year. You know, I can show you last year. That'll load up there, and you can see over $1 million right there. But again, I'll come back to today, and we can see all the excitement that's happening right while we are on this call. In fact, it must have just jumped up again because we were at $6,015. Now it's at $6,052. So I'm going to stop this timer here before, just before it gets down to 0, and I'll leave that like that for now. And now's the time to take the leap of faith if you want to get into this, because this is a very unique and I would say rare opportunity to do this. So take the leap of faith, put your trust in me, and let me help guide you here. So let me know, are you in? Let me know in the question box. Give me a yes. No, actually give me a I'm in if you are in. Give me a in process if you're still in process, so that we know where you're at. And I do, like I said, I do have something pretty special for you in a few moments time, but that's going to be for the people who are in. And just to run through a few of the names I can see coming into the chat box here, we've had Alana, Zachariah, Demarcus, Schneider, Gemma, Matthew, Lena, Devin, Franco, Lucas, Kelly, Malachi, Jesse, Jaslyn, Tyson, Brinley, Yahir, Riley, Trevor, Ayana, Ashanti, Hector, Claudia, Abraham, Michael, Chris, Gabrielle, Maureen, Blaze, wow, Dante, Shirley, and lots more people are saying that they're jumping in. If I've missed your name, don't freak out. We have got the question box is going like crazy right now. And I'm also aware that you've got some questions, so stand by. We will be able to take some questions there shortly. Okay, so let me few more things I want to cover here, and then we will take some questions. And like I say, I've got something else pretty special for you in a few moments' time, and we do have the free gift at the very end, so stick around for that. Now, look, I want to be able to help you, but you need to take action first. We've got over 15 years of experience teaching regular people from all corners of the globe to build an online, successful online business. And you need to take the next move. You need to put yourself in a position to win. And I need you to do that right now while we're on the call. In fact, I did see some people saying that they were having issues. So I'm going to stand by. I'm going to open up another page here and just check to make sure it is actually working. And I've just pulled it up. So this is where you'll come to when you open up the page that I was showing you. And you're going to see that you've got two different options. And it doesn't matter which option you take. I will say, however, that if you take the one-part payment, then you're going to save an additional $491. Just works out a lot cheaper. So there's nothing really to see on this page. You can see that you're completely backed up by the money back guarantee. You can see that's all written down there for you. Click on the option that you want. You'll come through to the next page, and you will then be able to go to checkout and enter your information. You can pay with credit card or PayPal, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'll get back over to where I was. Okay, so it does look like it's working. However, if you are having trouble getting in, it's good that we're on a live workshop with you right now because we can help you. Let us know if you're having any issue at all, and like I say, we'll be able to help you through the question box. Okay, it's your turn to take the next step though. Now, there is another way that may be convenient for those of you that are asking about a cheaper way to get in, and this is what we call the minimum payment method, and there are 3 steps. So the first is to go to the page where you can sign up. So go to that link, go to the URL that you'll be able to see there, and that we've put in the chat box, and activate your account. So when you're paying, pay with a credit card. It can be any credit card, it doesn't matter. And then what you can do once you're making your payment is you can just pay the minimum on your credit card, which might work out at about $1.16 per day. And you can actually do that, potentially pay that with the money that you make. So let me see if I can explain this a little bit more. This here is a credit card minimum payment calculator that I found online. This one is from Forbes. And basically we're saying if you were to make a $3,497 payment on your credit card, if your credit card had an interest rate of 24% and the minimum payment was 1%, then you would have a monthly payment of $34.97. Now, this is just an example. You might need to consult with your own bank to find out exactly what it would be like for you. But this is the beauty of using credit cards to make purchases, and it can buy you some time, and it can give you potentially some more flexibility and even the ability to get into this that you may not have otherwise had. So that's the minimum payment method. Again, all you need to do is go to the link, choose to pay with a credit card, and you're good to go. And I think there's also PayPal financing as well, where PayPal, I think it's for people in the United States, maybe in the UK as well, where you can essentially enable financing from PayPal to get in. So there are a couple of other options there. So we're going to take some questions now. Actually, before we take some questions, this is a really important one. So I've summarized it on the slide. It's what are the costs of running the business? Let me quickly break this down for you piece by piece to the core elements to make sure that you understand this 100%. Now, normally with running an online business, you've got the following 4 costs, which I think of as like infrastructure or utility costs. And these are the things that enable you to have your online business functioning. The first is you need a domain name. Now, GoDaddy is a well-known website that sells these. They typically cost about $10. That's a yearly cost. You've then got hosting, and this is how your website can be published online. And the cost of hosting can be as low as $5 or $6 per month, or up to $50 or more per month. And this typically depends on the amount of traffic a website has, also how many websites you've got. Now, one of the most well-known companies is HostGator. when paying on a monthly basis, their cheapest plan, which allows you to have one website, is $11.95 per month. With multiple websites, I think it's 5 websites or more, you're looking at $17.95 a month. So hosting is the second cost. The third cost that we see with online business, and these are online businesses that leverage a subscriber base like what we do, is related to sending out emails, and the tools are called autoresponders. Now, the good news here is that the ability to send out emails is one of the ways that we can accelerate profits, and actually it's a very, very profitable part of the business, but you still need the technology to be able to do this. It's simply not going to be possible to send out emails to thousands of subscribers without this technology. To give you an idea of what this tends to cost, you'd pay $100 per month for the entry-level plan at something like SendLane, if you're on the monthly plan option. Now, the fourth cost of running a business is the technology to build, monitor, and tweak the actual web pages. One of the most well-known software solutions in this space is ClickFunnels, and they have an entry-level plan of $147 per month if you're on the monthly plan, and it goes up from there. So just to sum up, you'd have a domain name for 10 bucks, call it $10 a year, let's call that $1 per month. Hosting for about $17 per month, an autoresponder for $100 per month, a website builder for $147 per month. And the total, if you add all of this up, would be about $265 per month. It's actually scary how quickly these costs build up. Now, with 123 Profit, however, we've come up with a solution to make sure that these costs do not become a roadblock for you. So firstly, aside from a domain name, you won't have any of these costs at all in your first 100 days. We will just absorb them for you. Secondly, from 100 days onwards, if you want to continue with our in-house tools, we will allow you to do that at what is essentially cost price, which means about $1 per day to be able to send out emails, about $1 per day to be able to build your pages, and about 30 cents per day to host your website. So you're looking all in at about $2.30 per day, roughly speaking, if you want to use our in-house tools. And again, you'll only be covering what amounts to about the. And finally, on this note, just want to stress that you have none of these infrastructure costs other than a domain name in your first 100 days. And whether you want to continue to use our in-house tools is completely up to you. I mean, you can use other tools if you really want to. You'll never be tied into any kind of billing cycle or anything like that. And you can make your decision in 100 days time. So you've got plenty of time to see how everything works, and most importantly, to start making money before you ever need to worry about any of this. Okay, so we've got you well and truly covered there. What about traffic? We recommend you start with cheap paid traffic, usually a micro budget of between $5 to $25 per day until you start making profits. And free traffic is an option that we will discuss as well. The key though is to keep it super, super low risk. Okay, how long is it going to take you to start making money? Look, we've seen people in our pilot program who have made money in a matter of hours after turning on their system. I can't guarantee that's going to happen, but it won't surprise me if it does. And it may start out as a trickle, but that trickle, as we've seen before, can turn into a river pretty quickly. What is the average amount of money that the system can make? Look, it's really, really hard to talk about averages. I don't know what the average is, but if you've got a simple system that can make you $100 profit per day, then based on, and you're able to get to that based on your investment here, then that's amazing. I'll take that all day long, because that would be like a 900% return on investment in just 1 year. And if you just look at the cost of ads, for example, which is the main method we use for driving traffic, you could get a 100% return on your investment every single day. So it's like spend 10 bucks, make 20 bucks back. And you can almost immediately start reinvesting your profits. And at that stage, you're playing with what we sort of refer to as house money. You're playing with the profits that the system has thrown off, and that's powerful, and that's really, really incredible. So let me get to some questions here, and I'll just pull up. Let's see. I'll pull up the slide so you can see what the basic steps are while we go through some of these questions. And I am going to take a second to have a sip of water here. So, by the way, if you do have a question, please use the question box. Please remember to let us know if you are in also, and you can do that just by typing I'm in. If you're in process, just type process. And also remember that we do have a free gift for everyone at the end of the workshop. So stick around for that as well.
Aiden, I just wanted to jump in real quick for a moment. And I just wanted to say that I've been watching the questions box and can see how excited everyone is about this. I think everyone can see the power here. And personally, I'm blown away by what you've put together. Listen, I want you to know that this is an opportunity to hit the ground running in 2023 with a system that has been proven to work and polished by Aiden and his team over 15 years now. So what Aiden teaches actually removes the reliance, right, on your personal ability, because basically it doesn't matter, your past doesn't matter. One of the things that we know is, as an entrepreneurs, we want our future to be bigger than our past. And so a lot of times people get held back because their past holds them back, right? Because they didn't have enough experience or they didn't have enough education or whatnot. Now, the thing is that Aiden's system really just removes all of that, because your past simply doesn't matter. You can leverage this powerful system to dramatically skyrocket your results. And I think anyone, just literally anyone, even myself, although I make more than that every day, I would still love to have another income stream that brings in $500 a day in the next 30 days, right? And that's what you could be potentially achieving using this system. Now, 1 to 3 profit is something I fully endorse. And I've been able to take a look behind the scenes, and I've spoken to Aiden and actually a few other people who've been testing this, my friends in the industry. And I can tell you that this is something extremely unique, and it's something that gets results, right? And to sweeten the deal for you, to kind of put my money where my mouth is, I'm actually prepared to offer you an incredibly powerful bonus package to not only kind of ethically bribe you to enroll in 1 to 3 profit with Aiden, but actually enhance your results with it very, very quickly. Because what I want to give you is a particular and a very specific traffic system that I've been secretly using, that I don't talk about much, but I've been secretly using it for about a year now, and it's incredible. I call it the MEDS method, short for Microsoft Ads. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Microsoft Ads do have a lot of traffic, and it's very easy to get, and it's very cheap, right? I'm talking, multiples cheaper than their nearest competitor, and you can target specific keywords. So in my MADS system, I actually want to give you quite a few things here. Now, I'm not sure if you can keep up, but try to keep up as much as you can. First off, I want to show you how to do your keyword research, how to find low competition, high traffic keywords on Microsoft Ads using a free piece of software, how to get the exact bid, right? So you're not overpaying for the traffic, and even have Microsoft themselves tell you whether you should increase or lower your bid to get the maximum traffic within your ad budget. This is $19.97 value. Another thing I want to give you is my method, my system to writing high click-through rate ads in about 60 seconds or less. In fact, I call it the 60-second ads method. Basically, use this method to either write brand new ads from scratch that get high CTR, or take a low CTR ad, a low click-through rate ad, and fix it very, very quickly. Okay. Plus, I'll show you an ad writing trick that forces Microsoft to show your ads even if your competitors are bidding double than you. Okay, which is, I think, is the ultimate unfair advantage. So this is $24.97 value, and I want you to have this for free as a part of my MAD system bonus for 1 to 3 profit. Another thing I want to show you is this. So there's a thing in Microsoft Ads called the quality score. And I've put together a quick training showing you my quality score hacks. So think about it this way. 2 advertisers on Microsoft Ads could be running the ads to the same keyword audience, but one would be paying 30 cents per click and the other one will be paying $3 per click. The difference will be the quality score of their ads. High quality score is the ultimate unfair advantage with Microsoft traffic, because the higher your quality score, the less you're paying per click. So I'll show you how to get a quality score of 7 out of 10 every time you run a campaign. This is a $12.97 value, and I want you to have it for free as a part of my bonus for enrolling into 1 to 3 Profit right now. I also want to share with you my smart bidding system. Thing is about Microsoft Ads, they have about a dozen parameters that control your ad spend, and they love to spend your money. So if you don't know which ones to turn off and which ones to leave on, you will quickly drain your budget. So I'm giving you the exact things to tick, the exact boxes to tick. It's $19.97 value, and I want you to have it for free as a part of my bonus package for you for signing up for 1 to 3 Profit right now. I will also share with you my advanced tracking secrets, because whatever you're not tracking, you can't really, of course, improve. And I'll show you how to track your conversions even if you're promoting other people's products. So that's $9.97 value, and I want you to have it for free. I'll also give you something I call the ClickBank Super Affiliate, where I walk you through exactly how to cherry pick high converting ClickBank offers from ClickBank for specifically Microsoft Ads. It's my personal protocol to finding and validating ClickBank offers without risking a lot of time or money up front, plus how to gain access to secret landing pages that the vendors only share with super affiliates, and how to get that even if you're a complete beginner. So this is $29.97, and I want you to have this for free. But I'm not even half done yet. I got a lot more. First off, I want to throw in also 6 months of coaching and support. So you can ask me any questions. You can get on weekly calls with me for the next 6 months. That's $18,000 value right there, just that. I also want to give you 90% commission on all of my affiliate products you can promote that cost $197, $497, and $997, which means you can be making $180, $400, and I believe it's $470 or something, and $950 or $970 per sale, okay, with my affiliate program. So it's a commission bump. I also want to give you something called the Big Money Affiliate, which is the little known strategy that took me from making $1,000 a week with affiliate marketing to making $10,000 a week without buying more traffic or spending more money on ads. Okay, and I assure you 99% of affiliate marketers simply do not know this, and this is why they struggle. This is a $997 value right there. I also want to give you my CPA bootcamp. So this is actually a very specific training that I'm doing on CPA marketing, on where you can get paid not only on sales but on other actions too, like pay-per-lead, pay-per-call, and all the other stuff, plus a guaranteed approval into the world's largest CPA network, Max Bounty. That's $19.97 value, but I'm not done yet. I also want to give you something called the secret affiliate programs. So most affiliate programs pay less than $100 per sale, right? Most actually don't even scratch $50 per sale, and it's really hard to scale that way. That's why I'm going to share with you some affiliate programs that pay $250, $500, even $1,000 per sale, so you can get the unfair advantage and making a lot of money for every sale that you make. That's $19.97 value, and it's yours for free as a part of my bonus for enrolling in 1 to 3 Profit. Okay, now next, I also want to share with you something called the Microsoft Ads account setup walkthrough, which is very important because if you don't set up your account right, your Microsoft Ads account might be suspended. So that's $29.97, and it's actually over my shoulder exactly how to set up your account. Also, I want to give you something called the ad espionage, which allows you to spy on other people's winning ads and know exactly what the ad copy is, what the keywords are, what they're bidding. Okay, that's $49.97. I want you to have it for free. And finally, I want to do a complete done-for-you Microsoft Ads campaign that's $15,000 value, where I will set it up. I will do the keyword research. I will write the ad. I will basically set everything up for you so you don't have to lift a finger. Okay, and yes, this could be used with Aiden's 1 to 3 Profit system. Okay, so all this I want to give you as a bonus for enrolling with Aiden. Okay, and I think that this literally puts you in a position where you can't fail. All right, but I also want to stress this, that you will only get this if you sign up on this webinar right now. Okay, I will not make this available later. I will not make this available after this webinar. You sign up on this webinar, you get the bonus, period. All right. And again, I think this pretty much makes it fail proof between my bonus, Aidan's system, Aidan's guarantee for you as well, and all the results that you're already seen from the testers that are using the system. I think this is a complete no-brainer and an absolute can't fail no matter who you are. All right. So Aidan, I know your time's tight, so I'll pass this back over to you now. I know there's a lot more you want to cover.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you for that. That's even more value that everyone here can tap into today. Now, I do want to take some questions. There are a few more things that I want to cover. Now, let me see here. Can a newbie, someone who has got no online business experience, do this? Yes, absolutely. It's designed that way. It's designed to help people with no experience to be able to get started online. And if you do have experience, then you're going to be able to use that to your advantage, especially as you start scaling the business. How long for make money? It could be potentially the same day that you turn the traffic on, and you'll be able to do that in the first couple of weeks here. Okay. How much time is it going to take me? Look, we like to suggest that you have somewhere in the range of 5 to 10 hours per week to be able to get going. Once you do have the foundation set up, and once you've got things going, then you could do this on even less time. Can I use a Mac or a PC? Yeah, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to use. In fact, once you're up and running, you can basically run it just on a smartphone if you wanted to. Can it be done outside the USA? Yes, absolutely. Yep, it doesn't matter where you are. Right now I'm in New Zealand. Oftentimes, most of the year I'm in Argentina. We've had people in our pilot program who are in Australia, the UK, Ireland, literally all over the world. You could do this from anywhere. If we're not selling any products, why is someone paying us? This is a really good question as well, and it's important that you understand this. The model that we're talking about is often referred to as CPA marketing, which means cost per action, and it's where companies pay us and potentially you to generate leads for them. And many of the biggest companies in the world participate in this marketing model. I mentioned some of them earlier, but you've got the likes of Geico Insurance, Uber, Nutrisystems, Airbnb, American Express, Microsoft, Apple, and more and more. It's a very robust and legitimate thing. It's absolutely not scammy at all. It's a simple way that these big companies can pay people like us to provide them with information. So typically email addresses, sometimes a name, sometimes a zip code, and so on. So they are empowering almost like an army of affiliates to do a lot of their marketing for them, and it works out as a win-win. And that's why it works. When does the training start? Starts on Friday, so you need to be in. What if we can't attend the first training session? That's fine. I mean, you do need to get in and secure your spot right now, because if you don't, then you won't be able to get in. You'll be sort of locked out of this. But if you can't attend a session, they are all recorded and put in the members area, which you're going to be able to access anytime you want to. So you can go through this at your own pace. Is the training recorded? Yes, it's all going to be recorded, and you'll have access to that indefinitely. If I select split pay, will I generate enough money after 30 days to pay my next installment? Can't guarantee that, but it is possible. Am I crazy if I sign up today and buy 123 Profit, but don't have time to actually start it right now, and probably won't for a few months? Yeah, so I mean, if this is you, then I do recommend that you sign up anyway. That gets you in the door, that secures your spot. And the reality is that even if you can't start this for a few months, the training is still going to be there when you're ready, and we'll be able to help you when you're ready. Now, in saying that, you may want to think about what you can do to make some time, because in a couple of months, you could have set up a very nice income stream because of how quick this is. But again, the key is that you are in, because in a very short space of time, this will close down to the public, and at that point, no one else will be able to get in. Can I really do this on my own? Yes, you can. And we've also got questions about partners here. We're big advocates of partnerships. So if you want to do this with a partner, then by all means, partnerships are great. I've heard that CPA networks are hard to get into. What can we do? Look, that's why we are streamlining the process of approval by we've sort of got that built into our profit suite elements, which you may remember earlier, and I'll recap on that soon. What traffic sources do we use? So in terms of paid traffic, we like to sort of dip our toes into that using Microsoft Ads and Google Ads to begin with, and then we expand out from there. And then free traffic, there's a whole toolbox of options that you're going to have at your disposal. Okay. Okay, I'll take a couple more questions now, and then I'm going to go back to recapping a few different items here. Do I have to create websites? Well, yeah, I mean, think of it more as a single web page than a website. And there's really not much creation to do. It's sort of, you press a couple of buttons and things are sort of set up for you. So it's as close to, I think, done for you as you can kind of get here. Let's see. Do I need to be a copywriter or have any special copywriting skills? Nope. There's no real reason for that. I mean, the ads are incredibly simple. This is not overly creative. You're just serving up to people what they want. What if I can't send the training live? No problem. We can we can always you can always catch the replay in the members area. Okay, so we will be able to take some more questions shortly here. I do want to push on to talk about a few other bits and pieces, and we will be wrapping this up shortly. And I do have a very big surprise in just a couple of moments time here. So right now though, look, our aim is that you'll be able to build a true long-lasting wealth essentially by being a member of 123 Profit, but it's also that you'll be able to achieve life-changing cash flow in the short term. And the importance of cash flow is that it can quickly solve everyday problems in your life and allow you to live more comfortably. And your cash flow is the profits that you'll have coming into your bank account. So if you're spending $50 each day to make $100, then your profit is $50. And that's what's going to come into your bank account as profit. And the one thing that I learned a long time ago is that consistent cash flow enables you to live with freedom. I mentioned at the start of this workshop that freedom is the real theme here. And I know lots of millionaires who don't have much freedom actually because they don't have much cash flow. Sometimes they're asset rich but cash poor. And what happens is they actually can't live with complete freedom. So by achieving reliable cash flow day after day after day, you do have freedom, even if you don't have millions in the bank. And you can take care of the expenses in your life, buy whatever it is that you want to buy at the supermarket without thinking twice, no longer decide about your vacations based on a budget, but rather on what you want to do and so much more. And you can do all of this while also building that long-lasting wealth that is also important. And that's something that I love about this business. It can set you up in a way where you've got the best of both worlds. And look, it's the potential here is huge. It's massive. It's all very low risk. I like that. I like low risk, but I also like high reward. And it'll be cash flow focused and about tying together a plan for the long-term success with short-term wins as well. And here you can see some results over the past year, 76,000 in January, 69,000 February, 73,000 in March. You can see April, May, June. The results just keep coming in month after month like clockwork, okay? Over $1.3 million in just 12 months. And this is something that you can grow and kind of make it as big as, as big as you really want to grow this, okay? Now, I am going to do something a little bit different here, and I've been threatening to do this for a while, but we are going to be doing a 10-minute mega bonus. Let me quickly get this timer going here on a 10-minute timer. And I'll click start. So you should be able to see my timer flicking over there. And what I'm going to talk about now is an additional bonus. And we haven't spoken about this so far, but this is something that's going to be available for the next 10 minutes only. And it's something that you want to pay close attention to because this is incredible. And I think it's going to be something that is people are just going to want to be able to take advantage of. And if you have jumped in already, you will get this. And this is, by the way, the reason that I've been asking you to let me know once you have finished jumping in, okay? So, empty resort. Now, when a resort, a hotel, has an empty room, it makes no money. If somebody is in that room at the hotel, and you'll see, why am I talking about hotels? It's going to make sense in just a moment. If someone is in that room in a hotel, even if they didn't pay for it, they will sometimes maybe go to the bar and order a drink, or maybe they'll order room service, or maybe they'll use the spa or a mini bar or something like that. So the hotel at least makes some money to recover some of the costs associated with having a room. So we've been able to partner with a company that gives away empty resort rooms, and there are some very small taxes or surcharges that you need to pay, but these could be in the range of $10 to $20 per day, instead of multiple hundreds of dollars per day that it would normally cost to stay in some of the resorts that we're talking about here. And if you invest in 123 Profit right now, we're going to give this to you. We're going to enable you to be able to take a luxury vacation. You're going to have up to 7 nights in any one of over 1,800 beautiful locations across 37 different countries globally. Stay for a long weekend somewhere that you can drive to, or stay 7 nights and somewhere further away. Maybe you want to go to Thailand. And there are over 1,800 choices at your disposal. If you're in the United States and you want to stay in the United States, or you want to visit the United States, consider taking a trip down to Miami or Lake Tahoe. That's actually where I met my wife during a ski season. Lake Tahoe is beautiful. Check out New Orleans. Who doesn't want to go to the Grand Canyon? This is amazing, and we've got we're linked up with hotels in all of these locations and many, many more. Or maybe Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii is amazing as well, and there are some amazing places that you can stay in Hawaii. And again, you don't have to pay the regular hotel costs. You're just paying any taxes and surcharges. So you could be staying literally almost for free. All you're paying is taxes and surcharges associated with that. There's no there are no like catches here. This is something that's pretty unique that we've been able to put together by partnering with this company that specializes in helping hotels fill up their rooms and at least making some money. So you're going to be able to get access to this today if you are in the next 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Obviously, we can't make this available to everyone. We just can't do that, which is why I'm putting a timer on here to limit the number of people that we can bring into this. Maybe you want to go to the UK. I mean, maybe you want to get up to Scotland, check out Glasgow, Edinburgh. Maybe you want to get to London or Australia. There are so many amazing destinations to visit in Australia. Get up to the Sunshine Coast or the Gold Coast. Check out the Great Ocean Road. So many amazing beaches, but also city destinations as well, like Brisbane, for example, and Sydney and others. Or maybe you want to come here where I am right now in New Zealand. We've got some amazing wine regions. In fact, you might not be able to see it well, but just behind me here, it's all vineyards out behind me. And this is I'm at my holiday home here in New Zealand, and so New Zealand is another option. Bay of Plenty, Auckland, Christchurch, Dunedin, Marlborough, Wellington. We've got hotels linked up with hotels in these places. Or maybe you want to get somewhere in Canada, Montreal, Niagara Falls, Quebec, Vancouver, or maybe check out Asia. I did my honeymoon through Asia, and I went to a lot of the places that are marked here. Koh Samui is amazing. Phuket, obviously pretty well known as well. These are just amazing destinations, and again, there's no catches here. I guess the only catch is that you do need to be in the next 5 minutes and 20 seconds to be able to, to be able to do this. But that's it. As long as you're in, then we're going to be able to help you here, and help you by helping you. I mean, hook you up with an amazing stay in a hotel in one of these amazing locations. And I mean, you do need to get yourself there, so you'll have to pay your own airfare, or if you're driving, you'll have to pay for that. But once you're actually there, oftentimes the biggest expense is the accommodation, and we're going to be able to get that down to an absolute minimum for you by enabling you just to have surcharge, just to cover the surcharges or taxes essentially. So it's a win-win. Europe, lots of places you could go in Europe as well. Check out Rome. I was there a couple of months ago, and also in Italy very recently, actually. France, Hungary, Spain. So many amazing destinations. And we've got another 4 minutes for you to decide. So let me know in the question box. I've seen a few people type in, is this actually real? Is this for real? Am I going to get a free stay in a hotel? It's not 100% free. There might be taxes and surcharges associated with it, but these are normally sort of $10, $20, maybe $30 a night, not $300 or more a night, which a lot of these hotels and resorts actually cost. Okay, so now is the time to jump in. And we've got people saying, "Oh my God, I'm in. This is amazing. I'm in. I want to go to Brussels," said someone. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, I'm just checking down here. Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely do this. I mean, awesome. Okay. Well, I'll keep talking for a few more minutes. We've got another 3 minutes there, and then I need you to get in though, so don't delay any longer. I mean, this is genuinely gonna run out. I mean, we can't offer this to absolutely everyone. We just can't do that. And the reason I'm asking you to let me know if you're in is so that we can add you to the group of people who are going to be able to access this. And if for whatever reason you can't get to the question box, let us know. Don't worry. We will be able to like track it another way based on when you've actually joined 123 Profit. But I'd still like for you to let me know, just so that we've got that second check here. Okay, and we've got another 2 minutes and 51 seconds for you to decide. And just while you're doing that, think about, what do you really want in your life? Could a business that provides you with passive income every day, maybe $100 a day, maybe $1,000 a day, but that kind of business, would that be something that would open up a whole new realm of possibilities for you? Because in my mind, that's really what's at stake here. And this is a way that you can move forward. We would love for you to join us, but you need to take the first move. You've seen a lot of the information. You've heard some success stories. I did see a couple of people asking if I could recap on a few things. I'll do that here shortly. And I know that there are still more questions that we'll get to. If you do have a question though, type it in the question box, because we are answering those behind the scenes as well. But look, we would love to be able to help you, but you need to help yourself first. You need to get in. Once you're on the inside, you're going to be able to, have a closer look at everything. And again, you've got no risk in doing this. And if you want to get different results in 2023, then do not do the exact same things. You need to advance. You need to move forward. You need to try different things, get better, adapt. Just keep pushing yourself forwards. Now, we've spent over 15 years helping thousands of people, okay? And it never gets old. It never gets old hearing so many of these kinds of success stories from people all over the world. And the one thing that all the faces that you can see here have in common is that at one point in time, they were on a workshop, just like this one here, for one of the programs that we've put out over the past 15 years or so, and they jumped in. And as a result of doing that, they were then able to look back at that workshop and say, oh, wow, that was a turning point in my life, because I went outside my comfort zone, because I tried something new, because I put my trust in Aidan and his team, and were able to push forward. And you are now in a position to do something similar here. But it's up to you, and if you do get in the next 57 seconds, you're also going to get access to this amazing special bonus that we've got here, which is going to allow you to have up to 7 nights of luxury accommodation in one of over 1,800 different locations in 37 countries around the world. But you do need to jump in right now. So let me know if you haven't finished jumping in. Just let me know in the question box, getting in, if you're still getting in, so I can make sure that you're on the list. As long as you let me know, then we'll make sure that we get you in there. Okay, getting in. Okay, all right, got that, Joe. Don't worry. Yep, Maria, I can see that. Okay, good. Okay, well, another 12 seconds. I can see lots of people are just madly typing 1, getting in, all kinds of things coming in there. So I can see that. If you do get in the next minute or so, we'll make sure that you can get this. I'm going to stop that countdown time there before it starts flashing at me. Timer is up. Okay. And we'll leave that like that for now. And actually, what I'll do right now is come over again and have a look at this. So we are now at $6,077. Okay. So that's just for today. And you would have seen that, I haven't been doing anything special here. I've actually got nothing to do when we finish this presentation. I don't have to go and do anything as a result of making this money. This money has just come in. The system is automated. There's nothing else for me to do. There's no customer support. There's no sending out products. There's no follow-up. There's nothing. It's automated. And that's why, like I've been saying, I really believe this is the holy grail of online business. Okay, so a few more things to recap on, and then we are going to be wrapping up this workshop. Okay, and as I say, now it's your turn. We've helped so many people. It's up to you now. So there are 3 simple steps. It's basically identify a winning offer, set up a simple web page, and then drive traffic. That's it in a nutshell. And that's one of the beauties of the system, is that it is just so simple. And I'm not going to go into the details of this because I've been through it, but it really is just 3 very, very simple steps. We show you how to do, we show you how to identify a winning offer, we show you how to set up your web page, and we show you how to drive traffic. Very, very simple. And then you can accelerate the profits by building in a back end. And this is a critical part of it. This is actually a very, very lucrative part of it. We'll show you how to do this. So we're giving you absolutely everything. And our battle cry here is to get you to $500 per day in profit in the first 30 days. I know that's a tall ask, I think, for any system, but that's what we are aiming to do. And maybe you won't get all the way there. Maybe in 30 days you'll be at $100 profit per day, or $200 profit per day, or whatever it is. But hopefully you'll be happy with that. And most importantly, you would learn in the first 30 days exactly how the system works, and you'll then be able to scale it up on your own terms, however you want to. And you're going to be able to do this using the amazing training tools and support that we're giving you through the components. So the mission control, this is the core steps of the system, dedicated and really rolled out there for you. 100 plus videos, everything detailed. You're getting live coaching sessions, not just once per week, but actually multiple times per week. We've got the 1 core training workshop each week, and then the 3 live sessions on top of that to provide you with more like office hours type experiences with over-the-shoulder demonstrations, hot seats, and more. And the value here is just huge. You're getting instant access to the 50K case study. See how we built out $50,000 income in 50 days, and that's brand new, hot off the press. We've literally just done this. You're getting access to the Profit Suite, which is a game changer. Over $500,000 has been invested in this to build it out, to put it together for you. And that includes the internal master list of offers that you can get streamlined access to, approval for, and start selling the things that are going to be most lucrative. The mail machine, so you can automate a lot of the sort of like the back end of this. And of course, Phantom, which is the engine that runs all of this, allows you to build the pages and just run all of that. So that's enormously valuable and a very sort of important part of the process. You're getting Done For You Confidential, which is our private repository of done for you landing pages, emails, and other content. We're giving you the exact frameworks that we use in our own business, fill in the blanks, templates, and much, much more. Proven pages, things that you're going to be able to use, things that have taken us decades to and millions of visitors to sort of perfect. You're getting that on day 1 as you work through this. The 7-figure accelerator, this is the 6th component, and this is all about scaling. We know how to scale. Hopefully you've seen that, and you're going to be able to tap into the scaling secrets that we've built up for yourself, all the additional tactics, strategy manuals, and much, much more. The live event is going to be a lot of fun. It's very, very valuable. You're going to be getting a whole treasure trove of information there that you can use, not just in this business, but in other businesses that you run as well. The private network, this is the coaching, the support, every step of the way. We've got you covered. We're not going to leave you there on your own. If you've ever felt like you haven't had the support that you need, then I'm going to encourage you to come into this and experience firsthand the amazing team that we've got. And this is not the full team of coaches and support people. This is just some of them, but these people are amazing. And look at these people. Many of them have been working with us for over a decade now, like Melissa, like Mario, like German, Eldon, Gemma, Bonnie, and many, many more. These are people that are going to be in your corner, helping you out. And I should say, these are people that have got hands-on experience with this exact business model because we train them up in advance, okay? So again, this is invaluable. Really, really hard to put a price on this kind of a thing. And the level of support that you get is going to blow you away. I'm very proud of the level of support that we deliver, and these amazing people that you can see there are who we've got to thank for that, okay? You're getting the certification system, you're getting the achievement badge system, the cash prizes, everything that you need to succeed with this. But you do need to make a fully informed decision, and time is ticking by. Now, there may be many other things that you want to know. the reality is that on a workshop that's running just for coming up to a couple of hours here, there's only so much that we can cover. And the best way to get more information is by getting on the inside, not by staying on the outside. But the important thing for you is to know that if you change your mind, and it might be 29 days from now or 29 minutes from now, that's okay, because we've got you backed up with the no questions asked 30-day money back guarantee. What is important though is that you're on the inside, because if you're on the outside, then you're not going to be able to find out everything that you want to know, and you're not going to be putting yourself in a position to win at all. So again, you've got nothing to lose here. This really is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to jump in and take advantage of this. Now, it's a big investment. I get it. It may be the biggest that you've considered making in a while, but if we just look at the facts, $3,497 is one-time payment, or 4 payments of $997. For a lot of people, the knee-jerk reaction is just to say that you can't afford it. Now, only you know your financial situation. I'm not going to recommend you do anything that puts you in financial harm or in an awkward situation. But I think for most people, the real question comes down to how badly do you want it? If you want it badly enough, you're going to see the power here. You're going to see what we're talking about, and you're going to find a way to jump in. You'll find a way to get in. So the real question is, are you willing to do what it takes to jump in? And then when you're in, are you willing to follow the simple steps that can help you build a life-changing business? If so, then don't wait a second longer, just do it right now. I showed you as well, for people that are worried or really are sort of constrained from a financial standpoint. You've got the minimum payment method, which may be of use to some people, and I think that worked out like $1.16 or something, but obviously check that with your own bank for using a credit card and making the minimum payments. PayPal often offer financing as well for people in the United States and potentially in the UK, and you can find that out if you take the PayPal option. There may be a very small number of people who are genuinely in a situation where they don't have the finances. Like, for example, if you're earning less than $1,000 a month, for example, in a developing country, then you might be you might have some constraint there. But the vast majority of people who are listening to this, if you want to get in, you can probably do it. And let's not forget that we're giving you that 30-day no questions asked refund period, meaning if you change your mind 29 minutes from now, 29 days from now, it doesn't matter, we'll give you your money back. And not just that, but we're going above and beyond by putting you genuinely in a situation where you've only got upside, because we've got your double your money back guarantee as well. As long as you follow all the steps in the training, we know that you're going to be making commissions inside of 60 days. And if you're not, then not only will we return your investment, but we will double it. And we've helped so many people succeed online. And what I'm talking about here today is without doubt the most exciting system that I've ever seen or presented to anyone before. So we're sure that we can help you as well. Now, I don't have time. Some people often talk about this. The reality is if you've got 5 to 10 hours per week, then you can do this. But you might need to prioritize. One thing is for certain, every single person here has got the same amount of time in a day, 24 hours, but we use it differently. Now, I know that some people are juggling busy schedules. I completely get that, but it still comes down to how you are going to prioritize and use your time. And I think, thinking about time is actually more important than thinking about the money, because money is something that goes up and down. It's a resource that can go up or down, but time is always ticking down. So it's important that you spend time doing things that are going to improve your life. And this is a lifestyle business that you could start in as little as 5 to 10 hours per week, and if you were able to do that, and if you could get to the point where this was making you hundreds of dollars per day, wouldn't that be a good opportunity to invest some of your time in? And if the answer is yes, then you need to get in. And in fact, if you knew for certain that you could improve your life, your finances, your freedom just by waking up 20 or 30 minutes earlier each day, maybe going to bed 20 or 30 minutes later, would you do it? I hope so, because that's all you need to do to get started. The first step is to go to the link that you can see there, secure your access right now. If you've got a final question, if you've got a burning question, if you're on the fence, type fence in capital letters, FENCE, and let me know what your burning question is. Let me know what it is that you need to know, because I would hate for you to not invest here because you've got some unanswered question. And my team who is helping me out here will be able to help answer any questions that you've got in the question box. Now, The next thing is you may need to be resourceful, but that's a trait that I've found amongst the most successful people that I know. It's not about the resources that you've got at your disposal. It's about the people that are most resourceful. So if it's hard to get into this, if you're resourceful, you'll find a way to do it. Maybe it means you need to do this with a partner. If you've got a cash constraint, if you've got a time constraint, having a partner can also help. The point is though that you find a way to get in, and the people that are most resourceful are normally the people that want it the most, and the people that turn it into the biggest opportunity. And in terms of opportunities, I mean, this is the biggest opportunity that I've ever seen come along in the world of online marketing. I've never seen anything quite like this that ticks all of the boxes. So, if you want to get in, then now's the time to do it. But don't fall into the win-then trap. Now, most people do think in a win-then way, which is why most people end up broke at the age of retirement. And the win-then approach to life is disastrous. People sometimes say, Aidan, when I have more time, then I'll decide to start my business. But it's a flawed way to think. Life doesn't work like that. Life won't just drop your dreams into your lap. You need to work for them. It starts with taking action. And right now, if you'd like to take the next step, that means making your investment using the link that you can see on the screen right now. Don't wait. The first step in taking action is always in actually doing something. It's the taking action. It's the action that creates the result, not the waiting for everything else in your life to be perfectly aligned to do something. And you know what actually limits most people? It's not time, it's opportunity. Most of the almost 8 billion people on this planet will never see this opportunity, but you are here right now seeing it. It's available to you right now. Now is the perfect time to do this. The opportunity is here. If you can squeeze, just 5 hours per week into your life to prioritize this, then you could potentially build a life-changing business starting today. But the opportunity is limited. We can't support an unlimited number of people, and the training gets underway very soon. So, go to the link that you can see here right now and jump in. And, another thing that people often think about is money, and what people worry about is actually not the price tag. It's what they get in exchange for the money that they're paying. The value of money is determined by what you can exchange it for. So when you buy something, you hope that whatever you're buying, you're going to get more value in exchange than just keeping your money. And we all exchange money in our lives every single day. We do it to get ahead. We do it to buy electricity, to buy food and other resources. And my question to you is, how can you feel more comfortable than exchanging your money for 1, 2, 3 profit for this amazing system than for anything else? Because after all, you're exchanging money to access training and tools that are designed to help you make more money. What would you need to know for certain to feel confident about making this exchange? Let me know right now. Or again, if you are on the fence, if you've got a question that you need an answer to, please let us know in the question box. We are going to aim to answer every single question here. What could I do or tell you that would help you feel more confident here? Because I'd hate for you to miss out on this just because you've got some unanswered questions. So let me know what you need to know here. And look, you could potentially figure all this out for yourself. There's a ton of information on the web right now, but it's not a lack of information that most people suffer from. It's finding the right information. It took me 2 years of trial and error, back and forth, trying things out to get something going. And the opportunity cost of those 2 years of trial and error is huge. Now, the cost of making the wrong decision is oftentimes quite a large financial cost as well. Because if you make mistakes, they are going to be costly mistakes and many times. But what we're giving you here is an opportunity to test this out for yourself and use our method, use our blueprint, and streamline your results and get real results in a matter of days of actually turning the traffic on. So I think if you think about all of that, you'll see that getting our help and our support here is just a no-brainer. Now, I do want to briefly mention the pricing paradox. I get that the opportunity here is not cheap, but guess what? The best things in life are almost never cheap. They always require some effort, either financial effort or time effort or both. And cheap things, or the things that come too easily, are almost never very good. So when creating this program, we had 2 choices. The first was we could create a solution that catered to the masses. We could, get together a bunch of PDFs, maybe a few videos, and maybe sell that for 50 or $100. Now, the second option was not to just think about the price tag, but think about the value. If we wanted to put every advantage we could in your favor to make sure that your success was as close to inevitable as possible, to give you so much value that it'd be impossible for anything other than life-changing success to turn up in your life, then what would that look like? Now, the problem with the second approach is that it immediately turns off most of the market who only care about the price tag. However, can you see what kind of advantage it gives us? It allows us to engineer a one-of-a-kind solution that you just can't get anywhere else. Because we started with the question of what would it take to succeed, and we devoted all of our resources to answering that. And look, this isn't for the hobbyist or the person who just has that slight desire to get ahead in life. This is for the serious individual, and you probably know who you are at this point. It does cost a little bit more to get into this, but what we can give you in return is so much more. And this is for someone who is not going to let a price tag get in the way of freedom from a life of mediocrity. Okay, and again, you can't compare this to anything anyone's done in the past because it's just completely different to what anyone has done in the past. This can change your life, but only if you take action, and you can do that by going to the link that you can see there right now. Or, of course, you can just do nothing. And if you do nothing, you get nothing. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. So you need to take action, and you can do that by signing up right now. You don't need anything special here. This is not about ability. Okay, it's about the process, and we can give you that, but you still need to take action right now. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, that's insanity. If you want something different, you need to do something different. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use a proven plan like what we're talking about here. In fact, let me know in the question box if you are if you haven't let me know already. If you're in process, just type process in the question box. And I can see all those coming in. Awesome, fantastic. Okay, good. All right, now we are going to be wrapping up here in just a moment. There are a few final things that I want to leave you with before we do, though. And the first is this idea of $1 million behind the door. And I've met a lot of people online who have started from scratch, and they've gone on to make $1 million a year or more per year. I've seen a lot more people build comfortable incomes of $500 to $1,000 a week online and be able to quit their day jobs and work part-time from home, and they're happy with this outcome. But I've only ever seen these things happen after obstacles have been knocked down, after 3 doors have been knocked down in this metaphorical example here. So imagine a situation where you're standing in front of a door, and I tell you that there's $1 million on the other side of that door, and you've got 24 hours to get that money, and if you get it, it's yours. And I take you on a journey above the room, and you see that I'm not lying. The money is there. You know 100% for sure that the money is there, but you have to figure out how to get it. What do you do first? Hopefully you try to open the door, but then you find out that it's locked. Now what do? Most people try to bash the door down. In the online space, though, what we've found is a lot of people don't try to bash the door down. They just go up to the door, they turn their handle, they find it's locked, too much like hard work, and they leave and they go somewhere else, and maybe it'll be easier. At the first sign of discomfort, people who start online businesses tend to retreat. They look for something easier. After all, there's got to be an easier way to make money online that requires no discomfort whatsoever. That's what a lot of people think. So they keep chasing this comfortable solution, and they buy one crappy product after another. And they find out that all of the methods are just as hard as one another, and that the real success online requires that you stick with one proven system and see it through, even if it makes you uncomfortable. So some people do advance, and some people do bash down the first door, and some do it on their first attempt. But then what most people who start online businesses find is that there's actually a second door, and then they say, oh, I couldn't see this door. I could see the $1 million at the first door, but I didn't know there was another one. How many doors are there? And here's where most people will quit. And unfortunately, many of them quit permanently. Now, when they realize that there's more than one door, they convince themselves that they've failed and the online thing is not for them. What I've found, though, is that there are normally multiple obstacles. It might be 3 doors in this example, but the money is always there. It just takes 3 times longer, or it's 3 times harder to get to. Sometimes procrastination is one of the doors. These can present themselves in different ways. Just be aware, though, that you can knock down all the doors, and the money is always there, and you don't want to be one of those people that quits before the magic happens. Be aware of how your mind works. Understand that sometimes you'll feel like you want to give up, or are simply skeptical that online business can really amount to anything, but be relentless and push on anyway, because this is real. You can do this. And this can be tough for some people. Some people are going to shoot ahead, others are going to just have to slog it away and do whatever it takes. But that's okay, because you do have a second chance, you do have a third chance, you do have a fourth chance. Just keep trying until you crack the code. Never give up. And I honestly believe that what we've got for you here today is the best opportunity to have come along in the online space for a decade. Okay, and we can help you, but you need to take that leap of faith. Now, what's stopping you? These are the 5 things that we've seen stop most people. Okay, money is the first one, and for most people, this is a psychological barrier. Okay, most people, sometimes it might be scary making an investment like this, but if they really want to do it, they can do it. And if you told me that you couldn't afford to start a business today that was going to cost you $1,000, then you'd probably be actually incorrect in doing that, because imagine if you found out that you needed to pay $1,000 for emergency surgery to stop your little finger falling off. You would find a way to get that money together. So for me, for most people, I think it's a prioritization issue, and time is similar. We've all got 24 hours in a day. We all make time for the things that are most important for us. The next one is ability. And I mentioned this earlier, but it's not about talent or skills. That's not what's important here. It's about the process. If you've got the ingredients, if you've got the recipe, if you follow it perfectly, you're going to get results with what we're talking about here today. I'm very confident of that. Confusion is the 4th one, and it's normal to be confused, especially when you're doing something you haven't done before, and more so when you're being torn in a dozen different directions. But my big tip for you is that you need a quick win, and not a $10 commission. You need something significant. So look to do something where you can generate, $300, $400, even $1,000 quickly, and that's the kind of thing that you can do here. And the 5th and final one is fear, and this is probably the biggest one of all. I think it's normal to be afraid of going outside your comfort zone, afraid of making a mistake. But guess what? You will make a mistake, and here's the solution. Know that you'll make a few mistakes, accept it, and move forward anyway. And the big tip here is to have a strong reason why. And this will pull you through the fear and help you reach your goals. So why are you on this workshop right now? Is it because you want to learn something new? That's probably not the real reason. Underneath that, there's something stronger. So for me, for example, I sometimes get on workshops to learn something new, but the reason I'm doing that is so that I can improve my life. And even deeper than that, so I can improve my kids' lives. So my kids are my real reason why. Let me know what yours is in the question box. And hopefully this is helpful. We're trying to help you see this in perspective here, because sometimes emotions can stop you jumping into something when there's, like, if you look at it logically, there's no real risk. We've removed all the risk and we're putting you in a position where you can win. One of the final things that I want to leave you with here today is nothing less than the secret to growth and success. And that is to push yourself further. It's going beyond where you've gone before. And countless scientific studies have proven that growth and success follow a pattern similar to what you can see here. So first, when people see something new, they often lack confidence and they find excuses. This may even be happening to you right now. But if you can get through this, then you'll make it into what's called the learning zone. And the learning zone is actually what you'll be in the moment that you make your investment, because that's exactly what our members area is all about. Now, in the learning zone, you'll put yourself in a position to acquire new skills, and it automatically extends your comfort zone. So growth starts happening naturally. And once that happens, you're only a step away from actually achieving what you really want and actually being able to live your dreams. So when you reverse engineer this, the first step is always the same. It starts with doing something new and going outside your comfort zone. And we want you to succeed. We'll do absolutely everything we can, but you need to take that first step. So I urge you today, do this right now. Don't wait a second longer. Jump in and take action right now. And I feel like you deserve this. The most important thing is you never give up on your dreams. You never know how close you are to that breakthrough. So never, ever give up. You get to decide on your attitude. It's a state of mind. And I'm telling you right now that if you want to succeed, you need to have this never give up attitude. If you've got that, it's inevitable that you're going to succeed. It's only a question of time and continuing to give it a shot. So don't give up on your dreams. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve here. And recently I was swimming in an indoor pool that I've got in the building that I live in Buenos Aires, and I got to the end of doing a length, and I looked out the window into the city below, And I had to pinch myself, how did I get here? How did I manage to achieve this? And you know what it was? It was that I never give up. I never gave up. I chased my dreams. I built a life of freedom. And you can do this too, but you must put yourself in a position to win. So come on this journey with us. Come inside right now, and we can help you. Look, this is a way that you can get in, and right now, and you're saving $1,500 on what the regular price would be. You can get in right now for one payment of $3,497 or 4 payments of $997. But you need to take that leap of faith, and you need to jump in right now. Remember, you've got zero risk, you've got 30-day money back guarantee, no questions asked, and you've got the ultimate double your money back guarantee as well. So how much would it be worth for you if you could create an everlasting, predictable, passive income stream, to never have a boss telling you what to do, to have the ability to make as much money as you want whenever you want, to fully eliminate all the stress and financial worries that you may have right now, to have unlimited time for family and friends and hobbies, to enjoy absolute and total freedom to do what you want whenever you want, to have an income that will give you more money than you'll ever need? How much would that be worth for you? Type it in the question box. What would you pay for that? I actually think that it's priceless, because what we're talking about here is achieving the ultimate in freedom, the sweet spot where financial, time, and geographic freedom overlap, giving you this freedom for your family for the rest of your life. And when you join us and take action today, you will be putting yourself in a position where you no longer need to be told what to do. You no longer feel alone and lost. You no longer have an income limit. You no longer lack opportunities. You no longer have anxiety about how you're going to pay your bills. You'll be taking control of your own life. You're going to have a sense of belonging. You're going to have that satisfaction of achieving something that you can be proud of, leaving a legacy, building a life of freedom. You'll have a clear vision of your future, and it's amazing when you can achieve this. And I'm yet to find another business model that allows you to do this. Now, my favorite 4 benefits of the 1, 2, 3 profit system are as follows. And guys, we are going to be wrapping this up in a few minutes time here. I do have that free gift at the end, so stick around for that. But I want you to make your decision, and I'm going to try to hammer home 4 benefits here, and then we are going to wrap up. So look, cash flow, it's so important, and it's where many businesses fall down. 1, 2, 3 profit is designed to provide you with good cash flow right from the start. The second benefit is speed. It's hard to start something new if you have to toil away at it without seeing any results for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. It's demotivating. What we do with 1, 2, 3 profit is so fast. We've seen over and over again that new campaigns can get money coming in, potentially even the same day that they're turned on. There's nothing quite like this, at least nothing that I've seen related to any kind of online business. Now, the third is automation, and true lifestyle freedom. For that, you can't be chained to a computer. And the best way to break the shackles that I've ever seen is through automation. The good news about what we're doing with 1, 2, 3 profit is that automation is a massive part of it. We're not creating a new ad every week like what people often do on Facebook and other platforms like YouTube. We're not creating content regularly. This is not a content-based business. We're not tied to hand-holding customers or providing support, because we don't have any customers. This is by far the most automated set and forget business that I have ever seen. And you can walk away for weeks on end and just let things run if you want to, and we'll show you how to do that. You could be sitting on a beach in Fiji raking in profits day after day. And this is, in my opinion, the absolute king of online businesses. It's the holy grail of online businesses, and automation is a big part of that. And the fourth is simplicity. This is one thing that I really love about this. I don't take it for granted. It's just the simplicity of it all. It's a simple offer to earn commissions from. There's no selling. It's a simple page which might have 20 or 30 words on it. It's simple traffic. It's just simple. It's far simpler than anything that I've seen anywhere else. And simple is good for lots of reasons. Okay, it's good for lots of reasons. And hopefully you can see and imagine some of these. But if not, you're going to be able to find them out firsthand once you are on the inside. And I also have a free gift, which I mentioned, and you can get that by going to the URL that you can see on the screen. I'm not going to tell you what that is, just know that it's a valuable gift and something that I think is going to benefit everyone. So thanks for sticking around for that. If you do need help you can contact us at support@123profit.com. Now, just be aware that we are prioritizing the support that we give to our members. So if you do have a question about getting into 123 Profit, I would recommend that you actually go ahead and just get in, because once you are on the inside, you can always change your mind. But if you do have a question in the meantime, and if we haven't been able to answer the question that you've got on the call here, then go to support@123profit.com and you can jump in right there. So I'm going to take a few more questions here now, and then we will wrap up. We are giving you everything that you possibly need to be able to succeed with this. In fact, let me do one more thing. A lot of people were asking about the special bonus with the vacations. So I'm going to do a 10-minute timer, and this will be the last one. I'm going to do a 10-minute timer, and I'll just get this up and running here. So in 10 minutes time, we will wrap up this workshop and it'll be done. But if you do jump in the next 10 minutes, then you will also get access to this amazing holiday vacation bonus. So let me quickly share that with you again here, and I'll just find where those slides are. And you'll be able to go ahead and jump into this and also get the benefits of being able to enjoy the free stay in one of these amazing resorts where all you have to cover is the cost of surcharges and taxes associated with it, which again are really quite small in comparison to the cost of the actual resort. So I have found the slides here now, so let me quickly recap on this. We'll do one final recap. If I get time, I'll do a couple more questions, and then we will be done. And you can see we've got 9 minutes left. That's 9 minutes until this workshop ends. So we are going to give you a free resort stay if you jump into this in the next 10 minutes. And if you've jumped in previously on this workshop, I'll make sure that you get access to this as well, okay? Now, just to recap how this works, we have partnered with a company that gives away empty resort rooms, okay? And it gives away these empty resort rooms for people that want to go and stay in resorts. And there are some small taxes or surcharges that you might need to pay to be able to stay at these, but these are typically in the range of $10, $20, $30 a night, not multiple hundreds of dollars per night. And you'll know this in advance, okay? And you can stay for up to 7 nights in amazing accommodation in one of over 1,800 different locations around the world, 37 different countries, and there's no strings attached here. You just have to get in. You do have to get in the next 8 minutes. This is the final opportunity to be able to do this. We've got hotels and locations all across the United States, Hawaii, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Asia, Europe. And again, you just have to get in to be able to secure that. And you've got another 7 minutes there to do that. I do want to recap on the 3 steps quickly, and then the components. And then if we've got some time, I'll take a few more questions that I've seen come in. In the meantime, though, go ahead, jump in, don't delay. Now's the time to get in. When that timer gets down to 0, we are wrapping this workshop up, and that'll be it. Now, the 3 steps are pretty simple. It's to identify a winning offer, to set up a simple web page, and then to drive traffic. And we've boiled these down to make them as simple as humanly possible. Okay, so you want to go ahead and you go ahead and you find a winning offer. You then set up your web page and you drive traffic, and that's it. And then you accelerate, and you do that by leveraging the back end. And we've got tools that enable you to do all of this. They streamline the entire system. And we've got this battle cry as well inside of 123 Profit, where we want to get you to $500 per day in profit in your first 30 days and scale from there. And all of our tools and training have been designed to allow you to see that success as fast as humanly possible. So the first component is the mission control. This is where you're getting over 100 step-by-step bite-sized videos, and the training has been put together in a way so that it's child-proof, meaning that anyone, regardless of your background, regardless if you consider yourself to be a technophobe, if you don't know how to turn on a computer kind of thing, we've tried to make it just as simple as humanly possible to make sure that you can move forward with this And I think you're going to be blown away. I mean, quite honestly, component number one, the mission control, is worth the price of admission. There's no doubt about that in my mind. But then we're building on top of that with the live coaching. And it's not just one time per week, it's multiple times per week and in multiple formats, because we know that different things work better for different people. So we've got one live webinar. But in addition to that, we've got what we call our office hours sessions and Q&A sessions as well to guide you through. We've got the 50K case study. You're going to get immediate access to that. And I saw some people already mentioned that they are going through that right now, and they've been pretty impressed in the question box by the sounds of it anyway. And this case study is like gold dust. I mean, this is the kind of thing that I was screaming out for when I was getting started online, because it allows you to see firsthand exactly how this unfolds without any sort of ambiguous details. You're going to see everything from the niche, how we got the traffic, how we scaled, and so on and so forth. And then the profit suite. I mean, this is, if there's anything magical, and this is not magic, I don't think that kind of magic exists in business, but if there's anything magical that really enables people to do this, I think the profit suite is probably about as close as you get to that, because it combines what would otherwise be something that could be an obstacle for people. Like, for example, the first element of it is the internal master list of high converting, high paying offers, which you can get streamlined approval to. And you've got Phantom as well, which is like the engine for building out the business, laying the foundation, and running the business on a day-to-day basis. And then the mail machine, which allows you to automate so much of what happens in the back end, and how you can actually scale your profits up. So we spent over $500,000 developing the elements of the profit suite there. So enormous value. You've then got our repository of done for you landing pages, emails, and other content, things that we've spent well over a decade fine tuning to get to the point where we use them today. And I feel like if there's a best practice in this, then this is it. You're getting all of our templates, everything, and that's in the component number 5, the done for you confidential. Component number 6 are the accelerators. Again, this is a really important part of this, and a lot of people struggle in online business with scaling. That's not going to be an issue for you though, because we have dedicated a lot of time to building a curriculum that really fosters the scaling. Guys, we are wrapping up this workshop in 3 minutes and 26 seconds there. So if you want to get in, now is the time to get in. It's better that you get in and secure your spot, even if you've got questions, because we can always ask you questions later, and you can always change your mind in your first 30 days if you decide that this is not right for you. So again, we are shutting this down soon. You got 123 Profit Live, virtual live event you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home. Massive, massive value. That is also worth the price of admission. And the support. I mean, this is arguably the most valuable component. In fact, I would say it's invaluable, because how can you put a price tag on something that could be the differentiating factor between succeeding and not succeeding with your ambitions for lifestyle freedom? And our team, and there are other people that are not shown on this slide here, are absolutely amazing. You're going to learn to love these people. They're going to be there along with me and our other coaches who are not on here, helping you every step of the way. You've got the certification system, the achievement badge system, cash prizes, everything that you could possibly need. And you're also, if you get in the next 2 minutes and 29 seconds, you're also going to be able to get access to that special vacation bonus as well. So you're getting everything that you could possibly need, but you do need to take the leap of faith right now. Don't delay on this. Now is the time to jump in. You need to take control of your own destiny, and we are giving you a way that you can do that right now. So you've got 2 minutes left here to make your decision. A couple of people are asking for the support email address. That's the support email address there, support@123profit.com. Please be aware that this is not going to be, this opportunity to get in, it's not going to be open much longer. We need to start. The first live training starts on Friday, so you have to be in before then, and we will shut down before then if we hit capacity. That's just a fact of the matter. We can only work with so many people, and I would hate for you to miss out. So put yourself in a position to win here. This is the URL for the free gift. You can check that out at some point as well. I think that's something that'll help you in your life, regardless of whether you're jumping into this or not. So anyway, I'm not going to spill the beans on what that is just yet, okay? But look, guys, you've got everything you could possibly need. I do see a few more questions, so let me take some of them. If I select split pay, will I make enough in the first 30 days to pay my next installment? It's possible. Yeah, I don't want to guarantee that, but it's possible. Oh, another person who's in New Zealand. I'm in New Zealand. Sometimes training will be late for me. What if I can't tune in live? That's fine. You'll always have replays available in the members area. Can my husband or wife attend the training with me? Yep, no problem at all. You'll be able to share your login credentials in that regard. Does it require an LLC? No, not necessarily. I mean, it's something that some people might want to set up, and we talk about this actually in module 1 as well, and we talk about the pros and cons of this, but it's not something that you absolutely need, no. What about competition? What if people focus on the same offer? It's just not an issue. We just haven't seen that to be an issue. It's not like other business models where where competition is an issue. This is completely different, and you'll see why that is once you get in and understand about the traffic. And also keep in mind, like, if you needed to get tens of thousands of visitors to be able to succeed with this, that would be more challenging, obviously. But the fact that you can get these amazing commissions with or earnings with very small amounts of traffic, I think is an absolute game changer. In fact, let me pull up my page here again. And okay, so I'm back in here. This is the last time I'm going to show you this. We've done $6,412 today so far. We started the workshop a couple of hours ago, about 2.5 hours ago. We were at $5,059. And when we started, we were at around about 160 odd clicks. Is that right? No, sorry, 160 odd conversions. We've had now 259 conversions. We can actually, work out what this looks like. So we've had $6,412 divided by 260 conversions. We're now at about $24 per conversion. So you see it does fluctuate. We've had $100 conversions come in, we've had smaller conversions come in, but the conversions have kept ticking in. That's nature of the business. So we've gone up about $1,300 in the past couple of hours. And like I said, that's just nature of the beast here, and that's how this business works. And we're going to show you how you can set up this for yourself. So final thing to leave you with here, guys, and we will be wrapping this up in the next 30 seconds. I've recapped things a few times. I've tried to answer as many questions as possible. If I've missed your question, if we haven't been able to get to that, then please contact our support team by going to the email address support@123profit.com. Okay, you can see that there's support@123profit.com. We'll follow up with any questions you may have through email. People are asking about the holiday gift. Look, if you are already in, great, you're going to get that. If you haven't quite finished getting in, but let's do this. If you let me know that you are going to get in, type going to get in. Going to get in. Type that in the question box. If you type that in right now, going to get in, and you get in after this workshop, then I'll make sure that you do it. It was it is still a very limited bonus, but if you type going to get in, then I will make sure that you can participate in that, but only for the people that actually type that in the question box, and I will follow up to make sure that you actually did jump in. I did see some people there saying that they needed to talk to a husband or a wife or transfer some money around. I completely get that. I don't want you to miss out on the bonus by doing that. So as long as you type going to get in or have already jumped in, then I'm going to make sure that you get all the bonuses that we mentioned here. In fact, we will also, I'm not sure where we're at with those Fast 50 bonuses, but we'll make sure that we extend those to you as well, as long as you let us know that you are jumping in. So the last thing I want to do is just to read out a bunch of names, and I'm not going to get anywhere near close to catching everyone. So if I missed you, don't worry about that. But congratulations to Bryn, Riley, Nathan, Serena, Marcus, Anastasia, Cody, Kobe, Jasmine, Aurelie, Yusuf, Tori, Caroline, Sienna, Martin, Alex, Chris, James, Janet, Emery, Lawson, and other people are typing in there. I'm sure I've missed lots of names, but thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart for tuning in here today. I get a huge kick out of teaching people. I absolutely love this business. It makes me so excited. And to be able to share this with you is going to be a game changer for many people. So for those of you that have put your trust in me, thank you. I don't take that lightly. And again, you do have complete peace of mind. You are completely backed up here. We're giving you everything that you could possibly need to succeed with this. And I can't wait to get to know you and see your results. So thanks for tuning in. And I look forward to hopefully talking to you again soon. Bye for now.
There you have it, everyone. We're going to wrap this webinar now. One last time, though, I want to emphasize the value and the power of what you've seen here today and the importance that you sign up for this. If you like what you've seen, you must take action right now. Don't wait anymore. And remember, if you want to get my bonus as well, you need to sign up right now on the webinar because I'm only offering this bonus to those who sign up right now on the webinar. Okay, with this amazing guarantee, you've literally got no financial risk at all. And the incredible beta student success stories show that if you want to make this work, you absolutely can. This is something that you can use to build a highly lucrative lifestyle business in 2023. Probably in just the first quarter of 2023 rather than in the last quarter, or something you'll have to be building for a long time. This is very quick. This is very easy. And when it comes to Aiden's stuff, it's always great. It's just absolutely top notch every single time. And I think this one is the biggest thing yet. And again, you can see results very quickly. This is very exciting, and it gets my full endorsement. And by signing up with Aiden today, you'll also get the bonuses I promised you. So time is of the essence here. When 123 Profit closes, you will not be able to get in, okay? When this webinar is over, you will not get my bonuses. So spots are limited. Again, this is for real. Not some fake BS scarcity or something like that. I know you've seen this quite a bit. This is for real, and I'd hate for you to miss out. So open up the link that you're seeing on the screen right now. Just go and type that into your browser or click on the link in the chat and make your investment right now. Get started today. You've got absolutely nothing to lose and the whole world to gain. All right. So thank you for attending. Aidan, thank you so much. Guys, thanks for being here today. And we'll chat again soon. Bye.